the Super Iron International. Was Yabi Salah.
Only sports night.
Okay. Yamama che mama kwa baha Asempa 94.7 FM. The other say Asempa FM Scoreboard. The do Sunday say dia. Unum say ya good yemunsem na ya de ba ewo efie hanomo ensem e ko twi ko breman over the week ni nyina no we no ya ne e ka no weekly retrospect. Weekly retrospect. Nsem e ko twi ko breman e twagu week ni mu nyina no ya boaboa no ye san ye besi no koso esan e de amount ene nsem afoforo a esan ebubo ba no ye de obewura mu eye latest ni nyina no wonsa enso ebeka ewo dwumadie no eso edi ameje so eye James Asiamah obetimi aframe international Asiamah obiara Asiamah ene mijiramu pampi Professor Ike Wallace obomachidom oyame head of sports ena me papa ba kope Samuel Kwadadi Yirenchi me sports director ba kope ononso bomachidom ene anope jowo e de me call live on YouTube o de me call kama just oye bibia ntino ene no enye Facebook YouTube Asempa 94.7 FM okohono ma me ye damu tafa je ye dwagumu anesa ntino kaina senenso enso ewo hono mo sanso na mosquito akuamwa Mr akuamwa enso ewo ha ene anopay Eric Siedu boadi kedua nankasa ononso no tamachi papa Les Kobna Stone ononso no tamachi kama ena mia Abednego Komensa ono ehwe atoto niema produce show no kama ewo efie hanum team members ni nyina eka ho Alatula ono so no eka ho ebi Samsona the fire lady ono so eye the free United States of America enya sam ketu akra fire uye bibia Sedazi ono so eboa Evans Kwabna Sapon Bernard Padi Botwe ono so eboa ena nana kweku mensa kaninja ono so no eboa kama ama enano pay ye the show no so no eba Philip Otuo the gunshot Limpopo Martin ono so no eboa kama ewo fia intino team no mo dempa intino kana janu so say ye trans say ni dia latest de dutwam na ya na ye de emaw abla ya tenase ewo Asempa FM Scoreboard eso ensem no ye de eba no ya segment ya chichemu a kire se ye de ekọ yanim unim se ye bedikan akọ amanone na top flight European leagues ahodo no egusu a etodwa na ebi atodwa shocking results etimi apiemu na teams ni bi nso no etimi enya win ananya sam ketu akra Liverpool oye nkonya ni nyina Chelsea Football Club ono nso no aka Yapona na Chelsea enso no etimi winiye na enya sam ketu akra na anije pa e de ma Chelsea fans ni nyina eno nso ho nsam yatena si ye de beba La Liga wa hanum Bundesliga French Ligue 1 ena Italia Serie A Congo Calcio no ye de u ebe wuramu ama wahu sedia eno nso no CAF Confederations ena egusu a etodwa enya sam ketu akra Ghana unim say your teams omuko pie mu nyina no etetoye Asante Kotoko ene ko gina mu ama Ghana omot etetoye egusu a ekoso emfa hu sa Asante Kotoko enyina mu kurampo na Asempa the headquarters ye di nyina ede ebema CAF Champions League eno so no egusu a eno so no etodwa Manchester etodwa ene de ane ebe todwa ni nyina no yatena se no yebesi ne koso ede amount ewo efie hanom unim se AFCON no ehun nsam egusu a ebobo eba na Senegal ni Morocco game no ha ye de mawo ama hu se niema ekoso ni bibia no ye twa hu foni entoko epie mu yaje penalty Senegal force dabi ye ntiase coach a onu ejira mu edema Senegal papi tiao no aka kire ni players said abi ye mobie ha said ye bi si Ghana na ye mobie na omu nyina akwa pie mu dressing room na eto ejina se wase Sadio Mane ono eye player no etimi ekofre ni players eba emamu besi akan ya onyankopon ye omadom amamu di mu enkunim tawo na eho adane ntokwa ni ade goalkeeper de ne tawo ba koto wono mu na Morocco foi na omakwa kofa ball boys no ni ade a ne eho nsam fahasia referee money mon konkan ene ho niema no ene no mpanifo akotena se CAF Disciplinary Committee no omo akotena se ama ne no omo de taboa de aba no yabai yeba ni abedwam nyina ewo efie ha no ama wahu sadia eno nso no eko Ghana ube piemu ewa ha no de anum se Ghana Premier League week 21 egusua etodwa na enra no Krobia Asante Kotoko abakosem asan esibiew omone Pando Heart of Lions at the boyni ekoya 3-1 against Asante Kotoko na ehonsam yatenasi yede eba matches ahodo a eno nso no ebetodwa ni nyina no yede bema enne anopei wabra yatenasi a yede Asempa FM Scoreboard ede eba yebekopie mu onum se last week Zimbabwe yede exclusive interview ede ma wabra Ghana GRA team no akwakopie mu eye hockey team no na ene no dwumadie sononko African club competition no eno etodwa ewo honom a ye boy ho de mani mama ni nyina no ene bibia ekọ na wieye na Ghana ma no enya silver omotoso mienu ena mama no enya bronze ene bakopie mu ewo honom akache na yeni onom edi enkomo enti no ene no dwumadie no obroni kan ye it park ya boboa no assorti ena yede emaw abedwafo nso ebetena se Amnesty Noble ewo fie hanomo Nana Kwame Bensford enso ewo efie hanomo ensema yade betu dwane nyina no omo ebetena se na omo de yen awurawura mu eduno pompon so asede abribia ye no drawing board with coach Vicente Abiu eno nso no ebeba na dia watwen said ya bribia ye no Professor UK Wallace nankasa obetena se na this is what you don't know at the aba live on YouTube Asempa 94.7 FM obetimi akwa no wa share na de call enim say no ya free Facebook honomo yakọ YouTube entino wokọ honomo a wobenya ye live enso ewo honomo 0551 22 48 22 eno your text message and WhatsApp o text message and WhatsApp 0551 22 48 22 0551 22 48 22 eho obetimi de wadwen kire de afa honomo ya beje bre na ya kenkan de amount entino mame nkoma bedwafo honomo na me nkoma o makwa aba mi wia na me de wagura mu ewo ensem no emu. Good morning Amnesty.
Good morning international.
Opani na ho tesɛn
yankwachen bibia dadin
ya da radiase I hope say week no bibia di dadin.
Sure, no complaint.
That's fine. Nana na abom tesɛn
international Iman nyame adom ho ye
pep sports for ho ye me so me ho ye
pep sports for ho ye pep for ho ye na endra na mitimi jubilate yi
adan
me free kwando eba no na ye crop no na momo 3-1 ti endra ma me ni je so we ni ji so na wo drive ya
di pa
kan e smooth ti endra de ma me ni je ti nyame adom me ho ye na say baby girls no so
obia ho ye me pay me ho answer
this week me hu ba ko o status so na me say international
ti me nua ma no obia ho ye
na onim say openikasi e bi so di birthday ochina
okay
the head of sports Professor Ike Wallace see you wish the head of sports
come dey attack
happy birthday in advance
because
second our reader sonti anytime me ever pop up be say head of sports ochina ye ne birthday ti yesre ahoden na ne nkwatintin e de ma no ti head of sports happy birthday
yay UK Wallace professor no ba ko pe no say ama say 2nd February nam say ai intino wakoye ne mani yen de na che say wasudie pa
ochina so no mini around intino say your Bob birthday nyuma no ne ansa na
ai ya bebo I say ya de welcome no pa I say ya de welcome no ana misti I say ya de welcome no pa
It's not that bad. I think I say Ebu and the Asen Oba.
Sawa
says that will come on.
Oh, okay.
I'm so
chairman there.
I'm so veteran so or yen penny for that.
Hey, Debbie.
That could be another professor.
Hey, Debbie. Hey, Senanka me Senanka ne fene say. Wait.
Someone can say or no nyama do machine ni ha.
Mini ha.
It's be ya. What if probably na pie?
No correct. The okay Matthias you.
Repetition is for emphasis.
No correct. No prof there. Me papa. You say me have by ni ade nyina no. Ono na ja. Odi mu tintimban na otetete me ni ade a. Nti prof there. Say birthday we. Na see edima no. Yanya na see edima prof.
Yanya. Birthday nyuma ope.
Oh birthday. Say ja. Bosoma ne na trache no unim na chiwade asa nim de opanyina Salasiai
Asempa FM
Professor UK Wallace birthday to you happy birthday to you.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
Profe Jiwanio 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 Entino Professor UK Wallace way birthday nyame boa wachina no ene na ya shase ya chese ya atoamu akwakodu nyame boa ochina senior misty ede na wo kan
say we nyame pona ode
nokre
ode afeba ko ada kan mfie wo ode
nokre
timia do ma china prof benya 40 and something ti ahoden na nyame pon yesre so of anka the man down some of be enka man na osaso ntwe kutum ana de be enka hodan na refi something so hu yapa nti echina eye na woda no nyangopon enyuso echina no fo sesa ne sika hyebrem ami
wakasam nana
yeah
also found there today
I ba no say prof asem there me kan me wie ti me there me kan ne say nyankopon nhyira no onkoso nhyira no on say I always say prof is an institution nti unye ready say obesua there you don't come to him the mechanic say nyankopon enkoso nhyira no na ochira no there birthday ri ebedi ni ye pa ti nkwatintin na mesra ma no ene sika na ontime emu amanfo enkoso mu amanfo start oboa ye nyina no on say na wo ka say enye profa nti eno so ye
mama
ha nti no nti no say wa oba so na we nsua de so de nsua de so de ontime obekọ sesia nti I think say the meka say nyame enkoso enhyira no
okay nti no na Kwame Bensford na oten nka no Professor UK Wallace nyame bo ochina eye ne birthday 40 and something 40 and something wurawuramu it you know and some and on the way ye born it tew na just say I yasan asane ede aba ede amount tew ne asore so ye call amanoni sese ye na ensemo ekotwi kro ba man ni nyina no ye de amount wonim say league no egusu a eno nso no etodwa matches ahodo etodwa ene de PM ni nyina no yatena si ye de ni nyina enso brew ewo efie hanom entino producer say memfa we mfam wansa producer say memfa we mfam wansa ma memfa mfam
only sports night in fire.
Iman International, the Super Iman International. Was Yabi Salah?
Only sports night in fire.
Okay, Intino, and also no sana esifa etie ewo honomom Iman International. Jesus sports night so there. That's Professor UK Wallace. It baby I will be an professor. You try crusade ewo honum. You wuremu na ya den semono at the amount there. Near besa say at the free French League 1. Friday night football etoja Lens etna say ese baako ema Le Havre and me NC Academy at Abraka Le Havre. Former Andre Ayew ono ne club eno and omu dincho and I say Friday no omu dincho wabla omoko pie mu ewo Stade Ballet a omoko si akan ewo hono ma chese anko ye kra endra no Paris FC ene Marseille ebo 2-2 ena Roren enso no etena fie share 2 ema Nantes ete ekanimu baako AS Monaco 4 Stade de Rennes 0 entino sana enso no ekoko pie mu ewo hono ma ne matches ahodo no so no ebeto akoso ade ne se Olympic Lyon tenase no ne Leo Metropole de aboni 2 p.m. and a game no ebetodwa Agnes tenase no ne Met de aboni 4:15 Nice and Brest 4:15 Toulouse and AJ Oze 4:15 and no so no ebetodwa Strasbourg tenase no ne Paris Saint-Germain and so edi aboni 7:45 and a game no ebetodwa and so ewo hono intino French League 1 no sana and so no esifa etie hono Maccabi and so ede achre wo yaboni tew Bundesliga ehonso no aya den pa Bayern last week no odisi form oguya ni mo ase papa na so this week there Ononso no say eniama betimi adededin ewo hono Friday night football no etodwa FC Cologne 1 Wolfsburg 0 and Rano Adenisa Eintracht Frankfurt 1 Bayer 04 Leverkusen 3 Augsburg enso no etna fie semienu ema St Pauli etie kanimu baako St Pauli omugusu elusu relegation ne de ehwa na cheze omugusu omode dada wo no Leipzig enso no etna se ese baako ma Menso 5 ese mienu Hafiem ese 3 Union Berlin enso etie kanimu baako Werder Bremen 1 Borussia Mönchengladbach 1 ade so mo so ya de pa enso ewo hono Hamburg 2 Bayern Munich 2 erade Bayer fikasi emufo no omo hamu papa ne Stuttgart etnefie na on Freiburg e de aboni 2:30 p.m. Borussia Dortmund enso etna Signal Iduna Park na one Hendham enso de aboni ewo hono ntino sana eno nso no esifa etie ewo hono erade onyankopon sane na behwe yen yo na dia AFCON de enye still Bayern Munich egusua edikai 51 points Borussia Dortmund etoso mienu 42 Hoffenheim etoso miensa ewo 42 Leipzig etoso 9 enso ewo 36 enso ewo honum ya boni tew Harry Edward Kane ashe 22 goals or Bayern Munich intino sana eno so no esifa etie ewo honum ya kabi enso ede achre wo yenko piemu ewo Italia Serie A Congo Casio no nso asoye honso no aye dendenden aye se tare omutable no boso papa boso akasefo ni nyina no ehwe se omo betimi ayere ho amana dadadin enso ede ama wono mo Italia Serie A Congo Casio no enso Lazio 3 Genoa 2 tinisana no so no esifa etie ewo ho no mo endra no Pisa 1 Sassuolo 3 Napoli 2 Fiorentina 1 Cagliari 4 Hellas Verona 0 entino sana eno so no ekoye ewo ho no mo ene Sunday games eno so no ebetodwa no eni Torino eni Lecce enso ede ebebo ani Lecce Ewurade Nyankopon 11:30 am ena omode ebebo ani Torino eni Lecce Como tenase no ne Atlanta 2 p.m. ena Cremonese enso no tenase no ne International Milan 5 p.m. ena game no ebetodwa Parma eni Juventus 7:45 ena game no ebetodwa nyame bo chena no Udinese tenase no ne AS Roma enso no ede aboni ewo ho no ntino sana eno so esifa etie ewo Italia Serie A Congo Casio no emu Maccabi enso ede achre wo sei ena ukokopiem enso ewo honoma ene table no sede American kan ye no ayere papa Inter Milan ehuri edikan wo 52 point AC Milan etosum yenu 47 Napoli etosum yen 46 ena AS Roma etoso enan ewo 43 enso ewo honoma tew Lautaro Martinez abo 12 goals ena Nico Pass Como ono so abo 8 goals yedes Miama Blantia bako akora yuso bobo papa Juventus ono so no ase 8 goals ewo hono Christian Pulisic esi akan edema AC Milan ono so no atimi abonomaden abo 8 goals enso ewo hono ma chese enye asem kuma kura enye ketwa kra enso ewo hono yenko piemu ewo Spanish La Liga no omonso no ehonso no ayedin papa La Liga no ayedin tare Friday night football Espanyol 1 Deportivo Alaves 2 enrano so na dem say Real Oviedo kwasisibo akwasisibo Ewurade Nyankopon ono ni team Real Oviedo 1 Girona 0 Tisana no so no esifa etie wo hono ntino Osasuna 2 Villarreal 2 Levante 0 Atletico Madrid 0 Elche 1 FC Barcelona 3 ntimuntie ni Elche 1 FC Barcelona 3 etino sana no so no esifa etie wo hono nti Barcelona ekoko bogumu kamiensa enso wo hono Lamine Yamal Ferran Torres ena Marcus Rashford enso etimi ehye go no anyame nwanwa ese Rashford no aden say Manchester United ne cho hono Michael Carrick o san hia no back ntino anyame nwanwa ene Real Madrid tena Santiago Bernabeu and Rayo Vallecano at their boy 1 p.m. and a game no ebetodwa Real Betis and Valencia at the boy 3:15 p.m. Getafe and Celta de Vigo at 5:30 p.m. and Athletic Club de Bilbao and Real Sociedad game no 8 p.m. Monday night football ebetodwa wobra Real Mallorca tena Senone Sevilla at the aboy game no 8 p.m. and I just say and also no ebetimi atodwa ewo hono ma chese yakabi enso ede achro Barcelona egusua edikan 55 points Real Madrid abetoso mienu 51 Atletico Madrid etoso miensa ewo 45 Villarreal etoso eye 9 ewo eye 42 enso ewo hono mo Kylian Mbappe 21 goals Muriqi Real Mallorca 14 Ferran Torres 12 ena chese didim enso ewo hono yemfri hono mo sansa yapantampa na yenkoko piemu ewo English Premier League eno so no games eno so no etimi etodwa ewo hono na enye asem ketua kra na enye fedi agro kra ewo EPL no enso emu na Saturday eye endra no Brighton and Hove Albion 1 Everton 1 Leeds United and Arsenal game no Arsenal ekodi nkunim 9-4 ama Leeds United entimi NC Ekanimu Adabraka na Martin Zubimendi no wa share 27th minute na cha said datna ena ongo epiemu Victor Gyökeres 69th minute ena Gabriel Jesus 86 minute na chese twiraw na egu entremu ewo hono ma chese Arsenal foko yes ankonwa no wo hono mo Wolves etena fie ema Bournemouth esom 2-0 Chelsea Football Club and West Ham United Chelsea na yeshe game no ase na on the 7th minute Bowen na wa pija Bobby koya na brim keeper ye nanu so na se nyasam ketua kra na asu ewo hono ma chese todibo mu nyina she go so ewo hono ma eno na namu a na 2 pe na omunyaye na João Pedro 57th minute Marc Cucurella 70th minute Enzo Fernandez 90+2 ena oshe goal no ntino West Ham edikan eshe 2 goals ena Chelsea for comeback and so honomo ewini ya just na nya asam ketua kra Liverpool we never walk alone omni Newcastle na no matimi ate omo 4-1 ekitiki ono ebo 2 goals and Florent Vit and so enya goal Konate ne papa efri mu no na den paama no ne no wabenya goal etimi de atete ne ho a ode pepa nanim enusuo enso ewo honomo na ene games a eno so no ebetodwa no enie aden say Aston Villa tenase no ne Brentford de aboni 2 p.m. Manchester United tenase no ne Fulham de aboni 2 p.m. and Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace game no eno so 2 p.m. na Tottenham Hotspur Stadium no London Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City de ebeboni 4:30 p.m. and a game no ebeto nyame boa ochena no Sunderland the Black Cat tenase normally Burnley de aboni 8 p.m. The Stadium of Light Sunderland England and a game no and so ebeto mede amount show ne so Arsenal every edikan 53 points Manchester City egusua etoso 46 Aston Villa and so no etoso 46 Chelsea etoso 940 and Liverpool ababetoso enum 39 Manchester United etoso ensia 38 omo game ebo omo di nkunima omo beko 42 ti omba ko sin Chelsea ho akwakotoso 4 omo lose dia na so mbeda ho omo draw dia na chese omo ne Liverpool points no enso akwakoye pe ewo ho no ntini sana eno so esifa etie ewo ho no yepentem pa Erling Haaland ono abo 20 goals ewo ho no Igor Thiago esi akand ma Brentford 16 goals Antoine Semenyo Manchester City ono abo 11 goals Hugo Ekitike ono esi akand edma Liverpool abo 10 goals and João Pedro esi akand edma Chelsea ono abo 9 goals Mia Calvert Lewin ogusu awo 9 goals no Leeds United Eradi Nyankopon and Wilson and so Fulham ono abo 8 goals wanti didim abesi Fernandez no si akan edema Chelsea ono so no ono abo 8 goals ewo hono ntino imboama mu nyina abo 8 goals ntino sana eno so no esifa etie ewo hono mo ma me ya ne tew CAF Confederations eneno games a ebetodwa no enie ade ne se Maniema Union tenase na one Wydad Casablanca de aboni 12 p.m. and a game no ebetodwa ewia kataban so pa AS Otoho tenase no ne Singida Black Stars de aboni and so ewo honomo intinu sana eno so no esifate no 1 p.m. Kaizer Chiefs and so tenase no ne Zesco United de aboni 1 p.m. and a Stellenbosch and so no tenase na one Belisudad de aboni and so 1 p.m. and a ebetodwa and so ewo honomo Joliba Miami team Joliba ono any USM Oja and so at the Beboni 4 p.m. and a ebetodwa Azam and Nairobi United at the Beboni 4 p.m. and a chaseno so no ebetodwa ewo ehonomo Olympic de Selfie at Nasenone FC San Pedro at the Aboni 7 p.m. and Al-Mazri at Nase na one Zamalek and so at the Aboni ewo honomo tino 7 p.m. and at a game no ebetodwa said medical and so akachira no intino sana and so no esifa etie ewo CAF Confederation no and so emu CAF Champions League and rano young Africans and so etna say Young African ya de pa so no mo tena fie 1 and El Ali and so one from Egypt, El Ali from Egypt into my dear pa and Luanda etna say chese omne stad Malian de Bamako a ball 0-0 Farabat and JS Kabili 1-0 against JS Kabili into Farabat for Eddie Nkunim and then Simba and Esperance de Tunis at the Beboni 1 p.m. Pyramid any Bekani at the Bebweni 4 p.m. and I say game no Ebetoja River United and so no any Power Dynamos and so no at the Bebweni 4 p.m. and I just say game no Ebetoja MC Oja and so no Betnase na on FC Saint Real Popo hey team way and yes I'm going to 7 p.m. and I say game no and so no Ebetoja ewo ho no montino sana eno so no esifa etie amisti atnasi odu ebewuremu ewo tennis na onim se man final no enso no etodwa wo bra Arena Sabalenka ene Elena Rebekina edeboy ni na Rebekina waje from Kazakhstan Russia and do 2018 mu no sese mu kopie mu e Kazakhstan I say Kazakhstan international and so e wo hon my say waje ya nche ye kwa homa no so num say anano ada last week ye di nkomo ye ne Mr. Emmanuel Frimpong e di nkomo wo bra na ni kokopie mu Zimbabwe then say hockey tournament no African Club Hockey Tournament eguso a etodwa nti Joel ebe pejaniti e de amame na chese wahu se me babe ye nkonya bi e wa hanom nti no Joel ebe hwe na waye bibia kama na yakwa homa no so na ye ne Mr. Frimpong Joel bibia demu ana metumi akọ Joel otemenka metumi akwa na etino Joel aye bibia nti yakwa homa no so na ye ne Mr. Emmanuel Frimpong ono sports director edema JR no na omoye nkomo dia epiemu enso ewo honom Alex Kwabna store ye tia pa ye hu bibia hello Mr. Emmanuel Frimpong.
Hello sir.
Na mpajo apom ti san
Yami adum boko.
Oh ya the radiase it's the last week no na ye di nkomo ewo dwumadie so Scoreboard ewo Asempa 94.7 FM ema o boy dia ekoso ewo Zimbabwe eni ade a yanya ntie se dwumadie ni nyina ekono awieye we dia mesre se obebo ne tofa emama no sen na ekoye na ema no so no wabomimu sedia eno so no ekoye
Yo down so some mama akwenya we se be man afem no GR member no to so miensa e win a bronze medal and I can say it was a better performance than the previous competition member no to so in Egypt. So on the men's side they have a very big improvement from the men's side, and then individually the member no goalkeeper Eugene best goalkeeper for the tournament, and member captain Luke Damali winning MVP award 2 times. That's the most valuable player award 2 times for tournament team. Sana you jump on so winning most valuable player award tournament team. Team member na femono. So they are coming home with bronze medal and then 2 individuals, but with 3 individual trophies. Mana femono mani koko drew finals any Kenya, Lakers from Kenya. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't get everything 100%. Mano Koboya drew penalties. Emma Lakers share penalties by 2-1. A man from there, it's like I said, GR Elusu trophy, no. But individually, a man goalkeeper Matilda Addison, she was named as the best goalkeeper for the tournament. And so this is the second consecutive time when you're best goalkeeper. Last year in Egypt, she won the best goalkeeper award. Lisbeth Opoku, Mano captain, also best top scorer for the tournament. Then we had Vivian Nako also being named as one of the most valuable players for a match. Maybe this also winning most valuable player award for 2 matches. The individual awards, unfortunately, for the ultimate, Iti nani akusi no. But eno anadwo mbema no esi mu a oboban crying. We hope say Ghana time na me aduma by 11:45 a.m. na Ghana mbema no aba abedu awokutuka. Mene man wo hotel ho that was Zimbabwe. Ye be free anu be 3 o'clock na ya esimo aba o my Ghana. Ntinani akusi no.
Oh, okay. Unse ebano tournament say dia ye ma no eya na ye ya de pa. After say ye lose ye no asan kwakwa ye penalties unse esa na eya ema no mudimi na say na omo fa no efa ye atom so ana.
Oh, I'm saying as sportsmen and women that we are, yes, sometimes you have to learn and the agony of defeat. Just as we have been defeating other teams, we need to understand the feeling, get our homework. Yes, say, the trophy are going to win farmer, but we put ourselves together and start a new fight.
And no penalty no now who say at the end a quacho decisive factor ben and an a woman and no nam soma omudi intro ewo honomu. Bibi ekutia one more na.
Oh, and ye bibi ne kutia shebre bo wa untu mesisa. Goalkeeper Anderson is a good to do na Emma almost goalkeeper so say good to do na nti do baby na koka Bakumako and no more di mo putting at we congratulate Lakers for the win. We congratulate Kenya Hockey Union and Kenya as a country for winning the tournament, but we assure them that we will regroup and come back stronger.
Say Emano said yeah dear any idea and we then who said con wronger am I me and Winnie?
Oh, at the moment, I'm saying it is very difficult to point a finger on what really went wrong. But as the leader of the team, I'll take responsibility for the loss.
Okay.
And then we'll sign the players up for the 2026 hockey season. Every day is a learning process. We will reflect and do our homework well.
Oh, okay. Inti no be describe mo journey ni say a learning process ana.
A learning process. In fact, the team, every day we look at a succession plan, trying to get younger ones to fill in the aged ones. We also continue with the rebuilding. Our target is to bring back the trophy, and that is what we are going to work towards.
Oh, okay. Now, who said Danny didn't come now can't molege who any matches are dodo or mobile ama kokowie ye krampo say no kra emo ama ranking krampo no ama ye ntimi nkosoro. Would you say matches bia munya mono and I quite challenger ekoko basa na.
On the club aspect, say matches. I mean, for club, you have the opportunity to arrange friendly matches even back home.
Okay.
Challenge with the ranking. The challenge with the rankings has to do with the national team, and I think if Ghana really want to improve our national teams, we need to get them a lot of competitions, so that they can board points from there instead of trying to.
Yanyani TSA GR for no Mrantian and Maba do na bon national team and Tina Mibe Wo Musano.
Do na bo national team.
Oh, that's right.
Especially a man of the last national team call up and I think about 10 out of the 18 players.
Oh, okay. Nti yakase wo assess technical team no ne staffs na obe assess wo no mo saying as director.
There is work to do, and that is what I said. Every day is a learning process. The technical team will also have to keep on reading, keep on learning, keep on knowing the players, their movements. So we all have work to do. In fact, we are all going to sit down and reflect, see what went wrong, what we have to correct, and then improve from there.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Na ubetimi adwamu di amaye mo next itinerary as GRA club. Fans nyina etie mo.
The next plans is to get back home, give the team some sort of transition, let them have some rest. Then we can start our preparatory phase for the Greater Accra 2026 hockey season. And then we have the T20 tournament, we have the Cape Coast tournament. All these tournaments that I'm talking about, here are the current champions. Though we've lost that of Africa, we have to ensure that all the trophies we've won back home, we maintain it and improve on it.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, Yane, Mr. Emmanuel Frimpong, ono your sports director at the GRA club, ono, ma ni mema nyina no, oma kobom, homo den power Zimbabwe. Ghana for omo esefata se ye bono mo abaso obani wo last word na yem fancy
so first of all you better Ghana for nyina say wo omo support you omo pipe at the end of the day it is good to win the trophy, but the most important thing is we have life. We will come back home. We thank you for the opportunity. We thank the management of Ghana Revenue Authority for the opportunity and support they've given the team. Ghana Revenue Authority, though our core mandate is to collect revenue for the state, our management, top management, Commissioner General have gone the extra mile to use sports as a tool for national development and also transforming lives.
Wow. Ya beda wase Asempa FM ene multimedia nyina na ya da wase sabri bia na ya frewa woje yeso. Mu bedu a na ya tena se ne edi nkoma nkasa.
Yo, let's say that was a
Okay. Entino, Mr. Emmanuel Frimpong, ono sports director at the GRA team no, hockey. Anti Ghana, ye kopie mo Zimbabwe no, ye emma no, ekunya silver. Yes, akeke a penalty. And I just say, ye de efrimu, ewo hon ma yentimi anje bonsu ano amepie mo Ghana han mo na mema no. Enso eje bronze omotoso miensa ewo ehonomo senior amnesty atenase odi ebe wura mu tennis ene ade na tennis na ye den pa Novak Djokovic wakopie mu ewo final chese oni akwala yusua Carlos Alcaraz ena chese omo ede ebo ani mprempren ya meka sai de megidi se asase a chese omo bo asase ama Novak Djokovic first set krampo no wanya no 4-1 achese eguso a ekoso enso ewo hono senior misty mija bibia edema.
Well, international me do ase eja odifi international do bran local ya eja yeni bia ka say ibe sumo sa
already ya me
na tennis no kan yenika em say akora we so Carlos Alcaraz oni the grandfather of tennis, Novak Djokovic, and Isiaka no na. Sisi ano me hwe na life.
Oh, okay.
First set in Djokovic eli 4-1. Na wo hwe se na Djokovic e bona to me tennis de ana chinye bi ani ho.
Okay.
Ye hu Federal Express mu. Ye hu pe some price mabo we mu de ko.
Okay.
But tennis de since tennis buy your car tennis, especially when it comes to the Australian Open now. There's none other than Novak Djokovic.
Oh, okay.
Whether he wins or lose, he's still the best of all time in terms of tennis. The GOAT Novak Djokovic. Okay, semi-final match on the Senna AC last Friday.
Hey.
If you look at the hours, you look at his age, the number of injuries how was sustaining now. Which me every win that semi-final match now. Actually be a consistency there on financial. Now young ko boxing. So what the can say a man after no Sabalinka.
Yeah,
and to me.
Went to me. Rubikina Bruno.
Elena Rubikina and a mafia Australian Opino. On 2020 6 a mafia Australian Opino. Elena Rubikina and to me a winnie obo Sabalinka. Ana Dodona Nefis on which me aje. And then no Anna and Corano only had you near part. She wants to me on one good massy. And I wish why you go with any Ayakara, so I don't holding in a Degusun because on Pen was be a or yet the butcher be a son of a ya. Nandra, banner boxing now. Madison Square or na Shakur Stevenson and it to female Lopez. Now for back to female Lopez. I don't know NJ be out here gonna never anti I find Richard Comey. Yeah, born from our water division and on a Shakur Stevenson, Ekushima, Madison Square Garden for a junior welterweight title. A real no, not 3 judges in unanimous decision. Almost con 119, 109, 119, 109, 119, 109. All 3 for a Shakur Stevenson. Enti Abranti NT be a Obachi, a Ghana near Abranti Family Comey to female Lopez. On Sandra, obviously, Obiana the master. And Ronald could share in the crew mini of a use of Shakur Stevenson. When one and dry a bono, I'm a crown, echo a Shakur Stevenson, a answer. And then can active boxes, I will US are unheading pa, want me and can we be a Shakur Stevenson if him, and to Kwana Yenica. Mobon and members of matching 12 months in the Koguye. Now, Aaron 9 more and Shakur Stevenson, a chair, a to Mula Pese, when near the in terms of a intelligence, dear, maybe so find your fee to use a niti a national and order a bow a to female pairs, Ama and the other call. Samson a Shanda Zayas, or not only a bass a barrow. Almost no a junior middleweight, ye are not a be Shanda Zayas, also Abu a Abranti F and a bass barrow. I also know a most decision and also in ya. Also ended the name 116, 1112, and or the winning over a barrow. Nti oba air boxing mo near ekopio ewo hono no na Australia Open air course awo aye Melbourne na me ye twa ni ahwe omo amaye abakwasem ebi
Okay.
enye ene na tennis start ye ache pa na ye twa ni akoye chi a aye Monica Seles 1991 amebe piemo aye Australia Open na owo just 17 years ana Obache Jana Novotina in the final and Obono and the winning air title no. Na sabre no na ye kan obi a usapa which me win air title na e ono ante mane din be cheta yourself na nyina e na wokọ Novak Djokovic ya ene Ogusugbo ya ono so na otumi ekọ 33 match unbeaten tennis afemu no so abo and tennis match 33 no obia entumi enfanichi enkafom nti wa hwe sa abakwasem ya na eni gusu gina nan so a hwan bi mu na wode no tutu Djokovic ho ana ye hu tema Martina Hingis so over 16 years 117 days ono so ebeye
Wow.
nti when the dinner amafo afi omatete ache no di na mebo so ede ma no so you be a student of Australia Open na what tennis ATP na ye bo Martina Hingis a wanga sa behu ono so abakwasem ono so beye then Roger Federal Express ono so na otumi ni Novak Djokovic ekoshia fa na mo boy ya almost 5 hours no gusu gina court no so eku ai na ye hu winner. Then of course we've seen Serena Williams about and baff mo ma konko dream pan with tennis we are seeing na obi a wodi tennis bia eni Serena Williams and they onya no kani ware ewo ye na otwe no fie tennis but about him bia with tennis bia no Serena Williams agibi pen. Then of course Ken Rosewall and also ye can the oldest man about men's grand slam obaji bia and also no do don be kind no then Asbati from Australia on say ka nkola we so mo dum hura tennis mo be ha dwen o mafe mo a Asbati from Australia Queensland and also can be then Leighton Hewitt and also come more 280 mo ha dwen o tennis mo a no so can be pa
Komko
and na Matt Willender edinya amanfo afi ne bi no so eno no na ende ekon ya kon ma bedu akasefo no so na sene Djokovic etiesi enimu ya obu akaras egu wanhwe ne ya ono enche sisi ya no tennis no obu a na de amafo bon pan se botumi akon awie
okay
because ene obu na retire quarter so and in tennis ka so be retire na ye patch say ebia we plan to tumi to aso enti wo hwemu a no Djokovic o win ya o to so ekon animi ya hwe ni ya na akaras de bobi akofo na chino 10 na sisi akoloki ene ade ankwa na di Djokovic enya no se ba chechi no left left na odan no ho amu say ne ko tubie no fichire a onya return so in in tennis it means you've lost the fight akwa say yabo knockout take a knockout out boxing.
Oh, okay.
Nti no.
Okay.
Obi a wo hwe bibia no, obi a wo hu de nkwanda nya Djokovic na nsin a bompa ye say retire no bakwit me. Anya sadia na akares no be kire ye pa because hwe ne backhand no still emu yedin. Emu yedin makwara no. Nti teme o save a karas akares jiba pa no senya no. Nti hwe
okay.
So far 5-2. Set one Djokovic LED Carlos Alcaraz.
Alcaraz on to me me fetchery and
I can know which on your collaboration, but then in terms of experience, and there's nothing that Djokovic has not seen on the court before.
Oh, okay.
But the Djokovic of today is not the same as 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And they nobody will cry. There's a crunch with TT now because the easiest way of Djokovic and they will retire. I don't know why Alcaraz from this first set, no person go 2-2.
Oh, okay.
To do two the corner say Djokovic you have to be very careful, especially when you're using the backhand and the most powerful the world has ever seen. In the our rather edge Carlos Alcaraz in the coach and say Oma Kwaron Tonabo no do anya left right one say Djokovic den che this is be lucky sisi no denya no. Now Andra BBC were England and we Chelsea and in fact for the first time this year na Chelsea. See football you have to love the game. Me team Arsenal.
Yeah.
And think Chelsea ball best and we Chelsea and so. But I believe in good football. And then time we are foreign but me tell you Jared Bowen first goal no share. What a spectacular goal. For any team to go down 2-0 and to come back in the second stanza to score 3-0 to make it 3-2. Yeah. Idea worthwhile. And idea in when you know silver platter and not just say yes indeed money abre because like you said bon ko ya pon wi so you could see from the celebration tema Fernandez say Argentina boy Fernandez twat in them you could see from the play and you get all the muscles on the baby as a BPP and from the players and now Cameroon too, you could see the feeling because most of them never thought say they could come back this way. Normally in football, say 1-0 fear anymore because 2-1 there normally a possible outcome in football, but for you to go down 0-2, normally I be 2-2 rather than 3-2 or 4-2.
Oh, okay.
For what we fear actually Ebano. And Chelsea normally now it ends in a draw. But Chelsea to come back 2-2 and still have the hope, even 90 plus, that we still have what it takes to beat West Ham. No, very very remarkable, and they deserve all the credit. And not Chelsea for then you go to Arsenal and Arsenal so and Arsenal very simple, telling the world and followers of English football that this year indeed still Arsenal is in the driving seat. No team until there will be a takeover. No team being Arsenal and coming from the midweek Champions League. Idea Arsenal yeah. All games in this Champions League, Nina win and Arsenal for Enya. Then I'm done so I'm going to so Englishman. So now the pressure is on City to perform. Yeah. And one thing I had in the Premier League, me say team BH will be and what happened last weekend, you know. Most of they all chasing Olusu. Most of they also draw. Now Arsenal winning. City away. Ever could share space. One of the teams some had a Pep Guardiola since joining English Premier League in Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah. And they are quite away as to whether Hokunyani win no close up on Arsenal or Hokolusu, not Arsenal stretching, and not Hokobot draw, not stretching. It's going to be a very good game, but then Arsenal looks like the runaway leaders of the EPL. Still, I'm for I have some doubts. But if you look at Arsenal and if you love football and what kind of crowd, if you are indeed a neutral of football, Now, there's no team in Europe much transformed than Arsenal over the last 3 years. Arsenal, they've really improved. And if you look at Arsenal, you watch them and Bibia has almost raised that they want to call air pitching, so it becomes much simple for Arsenal. Arsenal is the team to beat in Europe now. City can only chase Arsenal. I don't think City can overtake Arsenal our sorrow. They will give Arsenal a fight, especially when City in share Arsenal.
Yeah, who be paying you?
I'm still for her about that down, but I won't say who be paying. I always ask people,
okay,
who be paying Arsenal then will be pan holder. The question is, Arsenal saw that sorrow they win be done. So Arsenal win be that there, and that who be paying they be final.
Okay,
but we are talking about Arsenal league no will be paying.
Okay,
into case we will be paying. Yes, we will be paying, but Arsenal also no other sorrow they win the league no pay because the league is one that's one to win. Yeah, to be automatic league no that they are to that Arsenal. Okay. They have what they say. The Arsenal of 2 seasons ago is not the same as Arsenal today. And the Arsenal ball the only team we share Arsenal, which may have disciplined Arsenal, I think in recent times here, Manchester United last weekend. Yeah. I never saw it coming. Yeah, I never saw it coming. There's no need to make an excuse for Arsenal. Yes, they could have come back, and because at a point in time, Arsenal could have scored even 3 goals on the run. Okay. But if you look at Saka from the wings, some decisions, but then you have to credit the resilience of Manchester United and their coach Carrick. So OJ man how I handle a team no. On the team no, I normally teamwork a machine. Nipa na do me that machine no. So if you know how to use them, you give them the proper role and you guide them how much me and the man. And last week Manchester shocked me. I never saw it coming, and the more goals almost share against us, and the least opportunities of me and the huge goals somebody share over Arsenal. No, I would say kudos to Manchester United for disciplining Arsenal. I'm saying can we Arsenal in homework or when these 2 win on the trot. Now Arsenal is the best team in Europe. As to whether trophies Arsenal chasing, how many of them are they going to win? Arsenal win EPL, no, EFL, FA Cup, Champions League. Now we win Champion of Champions and now Arsenal be drop B. We are yet to see. Unlike previously in Kabana Arsenal Cup said Arsenal Kabana Kaka Tupe. Kawasan Kaka the EPL and the Champions League in the Bianca stage Arsenal go to fight. But for the first time in a while, Arsenal HS all trophies, even in February. Mind you, we are in phase of February. So actually say come what may, Arsenal most likely to win at least a trophy.
Oh, okay. Into the senior most amnesty and out in Canon. The Arsenal for Monkama come and to
Arsenal for one of our most ardent listeners, you know. A colleague of ours also. Raymond Akome of the Times. Yes, sir. And Raymond is one of the few guys. You see, sometimes in radio, when you're on radio, there are kind of people where they are only waiting for you to make a mistake or two. Yeah. They don't want to send a message. No more. Then they pretend as if say, from so that Raymond is that guy. Even idea the most commonest why who mistaken. Raymond will do it politely. Yeah. Yeah. And he does it best. And let me greet him this morning. All this while every Sunday Raymond the feeding the higher to chairman of multimedia one of those who really deserve it. Raymond Akome of Ghanaian Times. Oh, yeah, need so boss, you need so papa ya dawase cause what can you said the alternative na no na obi the message aba or say UEFA Champions League playoff no yen sign NC so emfama no bio entino Monaco any PSG na ede bebo ani na Galatasaray any Juventus ede abo ani. How many matches?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8. So
take it over, BM. First.
Okay, the first one, no Monaco, any PSG.
So Monaco out. Monaco out.
Sir.
Second one.
Galatasaray. Any Juventus. And the Beboni.
Galatasaray nebo home first. You don't go away to Galatasaray out.
Sir.
Yeah.
You are recording.
Yeah.
Benfica and Real Madrid. Benfica and Real Madrid.
Before I remember Clement so Boga.
Okay.
Formerly of Oman FM 2. Clement Osei Ebutu
Clement Osei
Ebutu New York. Also say Osei OTA into 2 at the same time.
Wow.
Into YouTube we no Osei if you not also TA on assume.
Oh, fine.
So now Benfica Real Madrid. Benfica for your layout.
Oh, okay.
No, a repetition.
Repetition. I'm gonna Madrid anti-me and call straight to a round of 16. No? Yeah. Okay. Quarabatch and in Newcastle United.
Newcastle
Straight away.
Yeah.
Okay. Club Brugge and Atletico Madrid and the Beboeni. ATL. Oh, okay. Bodo Glimt and Inter Milan and the Beboeni.
Inter Jano. Fire no as it used to be, but they will scale over.
Oh, okay. Bodo for no so no. Oh, mama, for Atletico.
Omo for the pa. We be a woman touch a league. I will say omo be.
City.
Omo be Okunini, but the end is coming.
Olympiacos and Bayer 04 Leverkusen. Olympiacos
out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, the senior most amnesty and Oten and Kano, Wayenina, kama, Ede, Ama Intino Sana, and also no Esifa Etienne, Ewa Honomo, the senior Kwame Bensford, Nana Kwame Bensford, Nana, Umbre new.
Yeah, man. There's an chair for you. I missed the Abobo Champions League in the show.
Yeah,
but you're coming out your strengths and on course, but I think the playoff where you'll be a shocking revelations, which as a big team is normally careful because Mourinho will still not stand there. Say
on one akwala Meseno,
Madrid and Zambra. Look at what he did to them last week. You see, it's Kamia is a Enema and Shadan Ko ye man do, but Mourinho playing a cup tournament and other stuff with even the club and shada any top form no ultimate magic looking at the Europa say or the United choir those days now United and shada any better form be or EP on him but ultimate the omo koje for paper so there ultimo say Madrid or any way be as on betimi I qualify from the playoff no with Benfica because once Madrid they catch Champions League omuni mboyi but in never bet my pharmacy so what I will say is omonya omujuma yi and once
okay wait me ba o me ntwa no games no ebe to dwa on 17 February and 18 February Tuesday and Wednesdays.
Week basement no watching.
Yes.
The Tuesday when Wednesday we no watching so and
yeah. Na nankro we say we ni beto dwa no. Nankro for dwene say bia Barcelona and Chelsea na eba bebo. Mpamcho da bia ntesa. Omaye ne say Monaco and Paris Saint-Germain no e de boa. Omaye ne say Omuba kosia either Chelsea and Barcelona sa teams mienu eboa ntina ya pair Chelsea ene Barcelona e de aben ho no nkire say Barcelona ene Chelsea kwakobo ntini yenkai na yenhye no so menua to aso
Champions League ne the playoffs ebe san so ayede I mean to me and I feel say some shocking results be a bit too much but man Bournemouth o say semenyo koye no they are still on top form.
Yeah.
You see, even though United more Barcelona, Chelsea is also Barcelona kakra no, but I think say almost last 5 games, you know, almost 3 wins and 1 draw.
Yeah.
You see, and I think say they are still doing well. The coach there is really doing well. But as usual, United this season once they be a catch us league in the
yeah.
Omafa. Me there, that is what I know. Once previously now, Mitimika so we mu there on betimi aya.
You saying for
Arsenal's.
Oh, okay.
Because the way you see, even though last week Omolusu with United and Mamen commending United, I think say I missed the Eka last night. I said we the a one-man show, but almost second game, no, you could see the flair, no, any unity, no. You see, I think they carry more Juma and me ball my baso. They are really playing well. Obibeka say, hey, na then a buyer ana Amory na only players no Asempa na said then, but I think almost second game no so and also explicit. You see, they really did well. But Arsenal, as I said, ultimately this season, so they are going for it, because looking at the way after almost lost, almost coming back, even the Champions League, the way they played, Samba Premier League, EPL no Enra star almost to me starting giddy because ultimately say na any break was open because of United loss no. Almost ye bibia teta no why very wild say
okay
only Wolves at least need there.
Oh, okay.
So sell ogubu omokra and
Kojo.
They had it. You see, Zubimendi enya first goal. Emma Jokeris and Gabriel Jesus. By Jokeris enya goal. No, I was also amazed because I said Enyama and Sheda Enko ye man, but in real enya goal. Now I think say be boosting the morale. No ama. With me subsequent matches. No with me aboye. I think Arsenal's are on course, and to me the. Bibia Chreze this season, no, at least on my bread. Or Muntimi and Timin GEP or no Champions League, no Muntimin Co with him. Just Omushia Basadia, wow, him Barcelona at the Champions League level, almost start my hungry for success. No, I think say in Nema Betimakoya Arsenal for the EPL and the Champions League as well. Liverpool Ekitike, you see, Debia once I make say Ekitike, I fed the Nema. And the way and draw Timinya Breeze, you know, I think it was also not bad at all. After the Champions League, Omokonya 6-0, they did very well in Brass also EPL and slots. On the EPL now, I say on and off Emano.
Yeah.
And no Basa won't say almost a fans no Charlie. Na omonia brepa because but omonia win we are we show more comments now they are still happy. Omo say Ghana has say we you come say Central Region team no straight draw Oblast.
Yeah, Oblast.
Omonia lose na say Yampabo coach, but I think say they did very well. Then also Barcelona top shape.
Yeah.
Charlie in Yema Esheda Echo ye and I train say you so everybody my who the echo because say 1 point now you did lead you. But I think we were on course yesterday. We did very well. Hans Flick, one of the best coaches in the world. We say Basa in Kasemno Akoyadin ama yen said any players in this guy because he taught players to even help us and La Masia, no, I think say no na boy and this season and Hans Flick being one of the best coaches in the world with me I conjure magic. Why to say your team he has to folk. On the Didi in striking no and shada any way or sending players but with him star or be conjure magic and I think say Barca is on course and then Madrid bebo near ready a bit me see. Na yen some and country players in abroad, Guardian players in abroad, they say World Cup on the air bar into your mahon kano and Costro, and I'm also praying say no injuries will come. Parties say Omashada man of time kakra to also exhibit himself in Villarreal, which I think say things are also going well a bit. So we wish them all the best. Near say World Cup idea. Your players in abroad no almost performance no almost start almost exhibiting a good abroad no you start World Cup no bar or meet me a star expect you na ya advance ya ko enim.
Oh, okay.
I man time in hunti usamba baka na ya call locals no
Matias here intini na Kwame Bensfield na wote ne nka no bidigan ka kire wo se CAF mpanifo atena se final no eto dwa Senegal ni Morocco no de ebo ani no na mpanifo disciplinary committee etna se no omo de tabo ene fine ahodo e de ababe piemu e wo hono na Senegal for sanction as punishment ayede ma wono mo enie ya say omo supporters no omo misbehave omo misbehave ntokwa ne ade final ni todwa no mo tunkonwa ene ho ne ma no empanifo afine wɔn $300,000 ɛsɛ wɔn ntua ɛna players and staff no wɔn nso no misbehavior wɔn yɛyɛ wɔbla yɛgye penalty no ɛne dwuma ɔkwan a wɔn fa so no ɛno nso no mpanimfoɔ sɛ antwa yie nti Senegal wɔn tua $300,000 dollars nti ɛno nso ɛho nsɛm ɛno no ɛna $15,000 enso ɛkɔ ɛde ama wɔn no mo ɔmunya 5 yellow cards ɛna ɔmunya yɛ nti no saa na ɛno nso ɛteɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no mo nti no Senegal for federation no ɔmo ɔka ɔmo sika nyinaa boma ɛyɛ $615,000 ɛna ɔmo tua $615,000 ɛna ɔmo etua na ɔmo coach Papi Tiao ono nso no uzo ono na ka kire players ni say mamumo adebia coach Abiu ka kire say coach no krampo na o sanka o hye mrantie no mamu gina ho no mo kokobobɔ no no mo krampo no e na e ka say mamumo mpanifo se o metua $100,000 and 5 official CAF matches suspension and the amano anti Senegal airbo CAF games bia na magumako 5 enum enya de ne se ono ebetimi aba beginamu na wasi akan enso ewo honomo na emrantie we enso Eliman Ndiaye ene Ismail Assar omonso no abla na game no nso no ekoso no omonso no eye niamo ho nsem towards the referee no after say oje penalty no ntimpanifo ahye wonom nso say 2 official CAF matches ya show mo say omo entimi enyina mu ensi akan emfama Senegal national team no enti sana eno so no esi fatie ewo Senegal fo no enso asoye ye ena Morocco fo nso omo so omo ye bio omo so no mpanifo ahye wonom say omo boy no boys no omo so na ha adwen pa we ta wo da no makofa ye say no ma omo so no aswode no stubborn omo ye no $200,000 and ampanifo ahye wo no so omo entua and players and staff no so no omo so de omo ye no na ye say yenye omo so no ye niamo ho so omo so $100,000 and omo etua and Ismail Sabari ono prayer edema Moroccan national team no na no mpanifo ahye no say 3 official CAF matches enya de no so betimi agina mu asi akan ena onu mo player asebofo pa Ashraf Hakimi ono so no ya ban no 2 official CAF matches se ontimi enkonko gina mu nsi akan ono so na wakofa player tawo na ototwene ni ade eno so kan ho na mpanifo etimi amano saa ban no enso ewo honom ena fans no so no aha no omu yusu laser light no ha no mo de toto players no other opponent na even referee grampo no no mo de toto nani omu so no ya show omu se omu ntua $15,000 say Morocco for fans no kwa yes no Moroccan Football Federation omu betua we enso ewo hono ntino sa na sifati omu de no okamboma $415,000 dollars and achese nde no akwakopie mu ewo hono Amisti aniko the latest am inside can say unim say ye be betu dwa ewa ha say CAF asisemu ekakra eba no AFCON no ye be bono no any ade no odi akopie mu ewo 4 years na AFCON no officially no unim say 2027 ye be bo AFCON ede na esanse mpanifo esesa no ede akọ 4 years in 2028 ye be bo AFCON unim say na mpanifo ayi ede free even normal na ye bo 2012 na or they call odd normal no my born no the next year that was 2013 sanso eneno car from penny for e atudwa say ya bought 2027 na ya besa bought 2028 and so e wo hono enti ntia yen second say Ethiopia for 2028 no omo de omo bid ede akwakotum ese omonso no mpeso omo host 2027 there no Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania ena omo host 3 nations ena host eno ekwakoye abakosem enso enti no ye bought 2028 there ni wi a na de beto dwa nyina no ebe 4 years na say the next one ebe bo no 2032 yeah okay ntino na say sana eno so eti fatie na 2029 ya bo Nations League African Nations League 2029 eno de ya bebo na afibia ya bebo nti ebo no 2029 ya bebo no 2030 ne abosa e de akwenti wei e nsachira ya mpanifo aye ewo mu nti 2027 ye bo AFCON na 2028 ye besan ya bo esanse mpanifo esesa e de akọ eye 4 years nti no sana eno nso no esifa ete amakabi enso e de akere nti yenkai na yenhye no nso pa nti wei de Ghana ansa na be kọ 4 years no ye moye homoden ye sre ye moye homoden na we die megidi se ye betimi agye coach Abiu no mu wa hanom omu nyina ba kọboa Blasters na yetimi agye ansa na akọ 4 years coach Abiu ti sana no so no ewo se ekono Ghana Premier League week 21 eneno aduru bulumu pa mu aye den na so utum se nyasam ketwa na mami fantu dwa se for the past 17 games there na mediama for omu enlusu ye na Nations FC ene mediama game no eye 2-1 against mediama omakolusu ewo Nations FC Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex atese enya sam ketwa kra na ehunsam ene ade ne ehu anije ene ade no Ibrahim Tanko ono eye coach edema mediama Sema Odituja after the game no any.
No, I think we after the first goal definitely we allowed them to take every ball, second balls, all the second balls they won. So and the pressure was too high and I don't know why, but I mean this is a game. Anyhow you are going to lose a game, but I think here is very painful. So I mean this is set pieces. Every player have his opponent, and but sometimes you can do everything and they will score. But I think we have the better chances in terms of. Clear chances in play, and we lose today. We are going to prepare very well and then see what then we created the chances. Definitely Kingsley, Kevin, and then here Prince. We should have scored one of them. So we didn't play bad. I mean we lose 2-1, and we are going to prepare for our next game. I always said even if we win or lose, I always said that Premier League is always a challenge. Every week you have to prove yourself. I mean the boys saw it. I talked to them now. We lose as a team, so we have to go and then prepare to the next game.
Before the game, I told them about the set.
Okay, Entino Ibrahim Tanko ena wote nenkano Frimpong Manson oyade ono coach at the Nations FC na after say Razak Simpson ono captain at the Nations FC defender pa ono enenya 2 goals peja ball by no de ni titwa na datna penalty in osan e de etumu e wo honomo na Frimpong Manson ensema ode tudwa eni.
Before the game, I told them about a certain situation, and then it happened. So I was reminding them that this is what I was telling you. But then it was they were all confident. I mean, it was early, but we didn't want it to have effect on us. So we calmed our nerves and then tried to go for the game. So for me, I think it was a very nice win for us. Yeah, it's something that we have been working on. We worked on only yesterday on set pieces, and it came, and then he scored. Yeah, that was the position he was. So he was supposed to stand and then attack the ball, and he had it right. Yeah. It's been with our away games, which we need to improve. We have to improve on our away games, and I think this win will give us the motivation to go for the away.
Okay, Entino Frimpong Manson, former Gold Stars, a coach. Okoko PMO Nations no obo adwuma papa enso ewo honomo na yenko PMO ewo enya sam ketwa o na Vision FC enso no omane Dreams FC ekobo 2-2 etino sana no so etie ewo Kpando no Heart of Lions etnase miensa ema Krobia Sante Kotoko emetema bako entino dia ekopie mu eno history assign adan ho adi pa se kotoko ebekonya win wo bando de ehana den pa Karim Zito ono training edema Asante Kotoko after the game say enodi tudwa.
This is football for you. I wasn't expecting this score because seriously we prepared well for this game. And most especially the set pieces they scored every 2 goals. Well, we've been practicing how to defend and how to attack on set pieces. So maybe today is one of those days in football. I wasn't, as I said from the beginning, I wasn't expecting this result. But this football for you. Today when you look at our wide wingers, they didn't operate the way I wanted them to do. You understand me? But it's like it will be okay till later on that I try to change, you know. Because it goes I easily score through the wings. Today my wingers did not do well. So that's brought these issues altogether. This is
okay. This is football. Tikotoko for Monkama Comantomo Yam. So say obedi ncho okoyeza nkokodi nkunim na nso no. This is football. Basiru Hayford ono de ono wakochi Asante Kotoko da ntini onim. De obetimi aye. Na ono so no after the game no, somebody to dwa no emu ohwam papa. Ose ye nyina no team no na ni din no so. Now, so players need the 11 years in Ayajinamu.
Well, it has been it's an old team. I've been there before, although the players there are new. So that euphoria, that fear, that people, the name, people, it gives them that listen. So anytime I get a team and I'm playing them, I normally tell them that the team is big, the name is big, but the players are like, so we are going to play equal players like you, so no fear. And then they deliver. You know, there's nothing behind it. The only thing is that I always want to prove a point when I meet Kotoko. That's all. Creating chances of late has been very good, but the finishing was not all that encouraging. So the whole of the week, what we have done is finishing. So I'm happy they were able to put three there, and we are still going to work on it and see on how it will work for us on our next subsequent games.
Intino sana eno sono esifatie ewo honomo na unimu se ene games ebetodwa pa ebetodwa din Hearts of Oak tenase na oni Bechem United e dia boani 3 p.m. and a game no ebetodwa coach Didi Dramani ono so nsam nie.
It's all about the now and then into the future. What has happened before is gone, and what is at stake is what we need to be looking at. And so we are just looking at areas that we need to improve, and we are looking at areas that we have to consolidate. And I think that Bechem is one of the finest squad, devoid of their position on the league log. And so we need to prepare adequately in the best moments so that we can be able to control good parts of the game. And then we hopefully that when we are able to do that, we should be able to come out with the best outcomes. In the in-season, we have come out a long way in terms of two steady opponents. Now we are playing opponents in our second phases, and so we are very positive that we know what they have. They are very physical, they run a lot, they also can play with the ball a lot. We need to be mindful of how to control them when they have the best moments.
Ono de brofo come chira mo mo wu Bechem mo baba bi mfa wate small brofo no o de be gumuso tactically and vary any ade nyina o de be gumuso kama itino sana eno so no etie Karela United amonso no etna Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium normally Hohoi United ede aboani Gold Stars etna Babiani Dance Park na omone Swedro All Blacks ede aboani Kasim Mingle no so no voice wa ha no so somebody to dwa obe turning things around.
I'm for supporting better. Now, partner, things are not going well for the team. If you continue supporting, I'm shout on the leg. No, as I do, I'm continue support football. Sanity, I can't wear banana and team. We continue support. Baby, I'm supporting and intimate come out. Maybe I don't know. When someone who does that area in about down here, we are yes. I'm for support. You know, I don't 10 things around.
Nyamiya Doma. Omobe turn things around into no Kasim Mingle. They say okopie mu ewo Swedro no ahumiedo into no omobe na omatoto niema enso ewo ho no Ahmad Fati baby a wo bia no oda wada they say yibia ni akire pressure bia ni akire into no ho nso no sanet Adriana Stars and then after say Ajeman Bedu all Baba share or for according to Cobistone position na be foreign affairs in this animal or no swaba no so oba no abeboa Amadiana Stars Bopoko no so no etimi agina brand no mudina kwachire no so no ede mfaso e na ede ebre team no omone Samates e na ede ebani enso e wo hono mo Basake Holy Stars tenase no ni Brekum Chelsea ede abani na Young Apostles ene 11 Wonders enso no ede abani ntino sana isifa etie na ye wo Ghanaian Premier League no emu no nim say professor one Wadmaya edi nkomo ewo sports night eso na Wadmaya nkomodie no okasaye ede fa ye infrastructure na yentie kakra.
I spoke to the JFA press because the sports aspect of the AFCON story, but the sport version, and I'll be so happy to do at least a story on the Premier League. And I believe that it's time for us to improve our infrastructures when it comes to the Premier League. I was in Morocco with the JFA president, and I saw the infrastructures and comparing it to being here, a football nation like Ghana. So I think you guys need to start amplifying that, Charlie. Even sometimes I'll be happy there. Those and the Africa and Europe, then go and see the stadiums in these countries. And then come and compare and be like, you know what, we need to, because our Premier League deserve better. I mean, our electric Premier League, you know, electric park to treat, no. So there, yeah, starts there. Yeah, invest in football. I was so impressed with Morocco. Like, and I'm calling me one. Who bear football pitches, bear 1,000. Like, wanna be, you know, what they see, no, but I had this, but only park, no answer. Yeah, what talent we bring, but we need to create a system for the talent to trial, and that is what I hope and believe that when I start talking about the Premier League, I want to see more development.
I want to see more development of Morocco. No, when they are missing here, you know, coach Maka wahano mo intino and also no sana esifatia or honmintin infrastructure. You say I no blast satellites for no. Ya free players or mobile call campaign 4th February. You call campaign Wednesday. Omo call campaign infrastructure ni ade ya adwuma kama anko campaign konkan e de ama won mo ntino mpanifo hwe na omomoa ema niema enso endedadin ewo eho no coach Vicente Abiu watenase a ode ye eba be wurawura mu ewo ensem no emu na mami fa Ghana Premier League ni familiar coach time ka we akura wie crampo de dada Tamale Cities 2 Yape United 1 Accra Lions Accra Lions for mo boy adwuma pa mo ni Wafa na so Wafa for eshom 2-0 okay ntino senior edi abomu ewo honomo niema sesa ewo honomo mse otro de bibia ba kama so ewo honomo great ambitions any inter allies and so no edi eboani 1-0 and I just say epiemu honomo in favor of inter allies nania sebako makoforidia tempefi miami timbako pa mikuromo ade pa omo Momoden pa Great Olympics and then God game no adene se betodwa nyame boa ene golden cake and so no tenase no ne Atram Devesa e de bebo ni Golden Warriors and Port City and so no e de bebo ni Home Stars tenase no ne Hakla Sporting Club Okwa United Soccer Mountaineers ahonso ye mikurom omone True Democracy ede ebebo ni eno so ne ni de akire de betodwa nyina no ye de ebeba coach Vicente Abiu, over to you.
Yeah. I think it's like our Ghana Premier League. I take a very good 10, especially from Friday and Asiamah win here and we run away winners. But that for that win, we could have turned them to be runaway winners. And points membership, but I think that that is the beauty of the game, where Uchetanko post-match, you admit that you played an opposition who also determined to win. It's not straightforward, like straight jacket. And you say way or form or way. I think say, looking at the table currently, I must say it plays so much advantage for us of folk. Watch the table carefully. It plays so much advantage for us. If they can take this advantage and go to Kumasi, it plays so much advantage to them because I say Mediama of 43, Adriana 35, Kotoko 35, Kotoko Bonnie game dada. So a win for us today will take us on top. Then a win for Adriana today against Samates. Every position are two teams. So second, third. Then Kotoko drop to fourth position because Samatex ain't mean Peja. Then Gold Stars, a win for Gold Stars today, you know, about 50, Kotoko about down. Hey. So I mean, yes, because Gold Stars were 33. So if you add 3, about 36. Has added 3, about 38. Adriana added 3, about 38. So second, third, fourth. So Kotoko drop it to the 5th position. Now Samatex are called 6th position. So a draw for Samatex will keep them. A lose for Samatex, ever drop your more. A step back. Now BBNE, I take you out from that position. So from the 6th position to the 2nd position, you know, there can be a change depending on the outcome of the scoreline. From 7th downwards, will not have any effect on the top. Into the matches are crucial. Samatex, Adriana. Wow. So if Samatex win today, they will move to 37. That means Adriana will drop it down. Sure. Adriana will need to be maintaining the 2nd position. Sure. Haas is playing the team, a win for Haas. That's why I say a position Haas better than all the team. Because next week, this week effect ever translated to next week. Because next week, Samatex, Adriana Bombi Diama. Wow. Difficult. Adriana Bombi Diama. So it looked like one of them will be dropping a point. Then Haas is also playing Kotoko. Kumasi. So, that is the twist in the league. So when you study the table very well, the effect is always in your hand. Because Uboria, if Haas get a good result in Kumasi, what it means is the next game is your home game. So if you can make your home a fortress, it positions you very well for the league. So as much as Adriana Mediama is showing clear sign, you know, this game slowly because Vision gave me money that push. That Vision away game push Mediama that 2-1 win. So the same way they could have gotten the win at Nation, like a run away winner. So this is how the league has taken shape. And Usher down where they also have their own effect. We 11 wonders 3-1 Young Apostle, and then or away or Bocarella. Tamale. I doubt that game because if you check the table very well, from let's say 8th position or 7th position, and all of them can be relegated. Okay. But Uchachemwa, you're the high risk. Yeah. And our mom me don't see Ucha the high risk for one. They will move from like maybe a 17th position to like 10th position or high risk. Then from 7th to like 10th. It was slightly above the high risk zone. When you split, so this is where you need to pay attention who you play and who you play next. How people don't get the league is you don't do the match you play today. You must do the match you play today and the match you play the next 2 weeks. So once you want to see who wins the league, the fixtures have a catalyst. There's that effect on the league. So if you don't take it that way, then you might be in trouble. So if you see where Haas is positioning now, depending on today's score lines, position Haas better than all the lower teams at the down. Even though they may all have the same point. If they go to Kumasi and Kotoko beat them, then Kotoko go back to that position as well. Sure. So the two teams are fighting for one particular position. So if you watch them, say their points are building almost the same. Point will apply the same throughout. I think it's a very good table for the league. No, it's going to have very well. And this week, after coming week, there's no league match. Bought FA Cup. So all the next game will happen on the 14th, on the 15th. Oh, okay. Because you have a clear FA Cup. So today, Karela Hokwe, I think it's a win for Karela. Hokwe must put up an extra fight to win that game in Tamale. Then Baseke, Chelsea, I think it's a game for Baseke. Chelsea have struggled for some time. Last week they had a good win against BBN at home. Sure. But this is an away game. We are just applying the away formula rule at this round where I want to pick all home points. So anybody who thinks what we say has changed the face of the game. So that away win becomes an advantage for a low table team who is at the bottom of the league. Then House of Folk Bichim. A little bit of history there, but I feel the House is here to lose a game at Legon. Ever since they came to Legon.
Oh, okay.
So and also guide, yeah. Then you play advantage House of Folk. So a win for House. Okay. Adriana Samates. A match to analyze with a lot of caution because Adriana has been struggling at home.
Okay.
Almost the big game or was struggling at home. They've been better. I would say they'll be better away. Even though they are more home win, but they've been better away than home. How comfortable they play. Technically, tactically, they are playing away game. You see a different version of Adriana. Omo ball home. You as if they just balloon the ball and follow the ball. There's another form of pressure. But definitely I'll stick my neck out for Adriana. The best for Samatex may be a draw. Then BBN All Blacks. After losing 2-0 away, I don't think it's a week where they are ready to lose this particular game. So All Blacks mingle and must put up a good fight and make sure at least to get a draw. But at the dance park, with the records at that dance park, this season, I don't think All Blacks, they need to perform extra magic. Then last game, Young Apostle, 11 Wonders. I think it's a straight game for 11 Wonders. So obviously, there SU and I think I see more home win. One away surprise, maybe one away surprise, one draw. But there can be more home win. The trend that has started from Friday is likely to repeat himself because Friday, nations are winning at home. Then
Saturday,
Kotoko, Elusu 3-0 against the struggling Lions. Then Vision, Any Dreams, a ball draw. And I think that was 2-2. So we are not going to get more draw games. We are going to get more home win. That is the effect on the league. So week now. They will look at the effect on next week. So the table will definitely change. The table will change at the top and will change at the middle and will change at the down. But down in there, we shall be a down. I think they only have to give us that surprise. And maybe when they won that game. But where Karela sits now, losing this game, position you also for relegation because they're on 25. Hohoi is on 20. If they win 23, and then Vision about that. So Vision cannot overpass Karela. All Blacks can overpass Karela if they beat BBN today. Chelsea, if they win today, they overcome. Then Baseke. So a win for Baseke, they are going to go on 26. A win for Holy Stars will put them on 26. So these two teams who are playing home are likely to move from 16 and 17 position and move to around the 24th, 12 and 13 position. Those are the dynamics. The league now are interesting. Yes, are interesting. This will fairly continue to the end of the league.
Wow.
There won't be that great wide. Once you take advantage, you take your position. So right now, teams are under form need an away win. If you want to change your destiny, it means you must pick some point. One can say home points, I am quite important like the away point. So if a bottom team and every team could G away point 3, then next we go on when I say when you plus 6 account. And that means the difference between Nippon and Kosheno. And right now the fight is going to be between who are you playing and Ifan and Nipanida. So if Karela loses a game today, then Waka 25. What it means Vision cannot overtake them, but All Blacks can overtake them because All Blacks in boys. So Indian can say we be any better at all costs. Then Chelsea and boy, but Chelsea are away against Obiso that form. So that team wins the game. Then about so all the 24s are likely to drop. 2 teams are likely to get 26, and they will move to the 12th and 13th position. Now some microphone is also perform in 2 places. So I think say and only game no, but so far I think another game nation was not bad at all. And who can be? I think say if you look at the game, one aspect of who say we are doing well now is the set pieces.
Okay.
And said on your waist, the uncle them cry, who share the angle near being. So it tells you that Nyama titi funny year and egusu oyemu. Maybe we ignore it technically sometimes. Thinking that we don't practice it. But once the open goals don't come, where you don't have a goal scoring path, then you must find a way of scoring a goal. You remember there was a season Sunderland had a player who could throw the ball from center.
Sure.
Now they be on the tower a 2 touchline amano. And they throw than it threats to all the clubs. Sure. And they were getting the goal out of it. So in a game, you must find out something that will be a weapon to you and that will be a threat to the opponent.
Okay.
And that is that once the set pieces are coming in, almost all the games, nations, almost 2 goals came from the set pieces. I think Kotokodeans, we had about 2 goals coming from set pieces. So goal scoring comes from every aspect of the game. And we don't have a special goal. We don't have a bad goal. Once it's not your hand, near crossing line, I don't go amount. Your point about 3 points. So find a way. Set up I call it basa. You understand?
Okay.
No, I could share I'll go now. So I think say, well, if you look at see post match be, not see pre-match Libya, they are giving us a reason to watch the game.
Oh, okay.
My closely had been say that aspect to that blockage to is affecting us. As much as the league is not where we think it should be, we should do it such a way, say, you listen to the game. And some coaches, they don't come up pre-match at any post-match. Usha game, now you see something in it. Compared to the previous years, it is always about giving thanks. But this one goes straight forward to who didn't play well. I guess Edosito explained very well how the wingers didn't come to the party.
Okay.
And I will share game now, they are kind of on Chantro. And once he says that, and then we can follow the next game. So what happened in the next game? If he wins and the wingers play the same, is he going to tell they did well, or we won today but still they didn't do well? And knowing they are more no the turn game, no other coaches the turn game. No, it's not different for ours. So once you listen to the league, I had there. So today we wish all the teams best of luck.
Coach Vicente Abiu now in Kano, Ghana Premier League, Moya Din Papa. Na me di campo ball Division 1 and so the so na e man why hono so no ayeden na Ghana Premier League na ma me nsan si table no so bio mfama Coach Vicente Abiu o de wawura mu kama je team bi tofa mu pa na chese o bass ye hono mu pa na amaya hu se mo kopie mu omo etikura oda etikura na chese unye save e ho hono mu ntino enyasam ketwa kra mediama gusuwa dikan 43 point Asante Kotoko tosu mienu e wo 35 waboni game deda de one mediama abo deda ne na aduana enso ebebo ne de ono etoso miensa e wo 35 has a folk enso no etoso 9 e wo 35 Samates etoso hey enya grow Samates enso mo ya de pa omo toso enum wow e wo 34. That's incredible. Bibiani Gold Stars etosu ensia e wo 33 and so no Heart of Lions omonsono omabo omu game edida eno no mudi nkunim against Asante Kotoko 3-1 no and so e wo ho no omaba 30 points and Nations FC etosu nwotwe omonso omabo omu de edida omo ena share mediama no 2-1 no omonsono e wo 27 points. Dreams FC and so abone de or draw ye na ono at the 9th position e was 26. Hey, Dreams FC omo ya do ya sha se no mo da to do wan obi oh fine. Carrera and so etosu edu e was 25 and Bechem United etosu du bako 25. Swedro All Blast omo ba machi omo teba omo tosu du mienu e was 24. And Vision FC 13 e was 23. Brecum Chelsea etoso 14 e was 23. Young Apostle Eradi Yankopon 15th position ewo 23 etino sana no so no esifa etie ewo honomo na 16th position no eye Baseke Holy Stars. Okay. The Holy Family no ewo 23. 23 no esanso miensa ewo honomo Blekum Chelsea Young Apostle na Baseke Holy Stars. Owa United etoso dunson ewo Edionu 20 points na 11 Wonders. And so no etwato ewo 9 points ewo honomo ntino sana eno so no esifa etie Division 1 no de no na medikan eboboye ede ema wan hono so no ayire papa ukopie mu ewo Cape Coast. Mysterious Abusian Dwarf. Omuguso omobom homoden. And then say Koko sini Koko the besi ene besi omoba Ghana Premier League ninti yehwe another traditional club or hese obeba na Ashanti Gold 04 omonso no yere omhopa anti the banter between Ashanti Gold 04 and Mysterious Abusian Dwarf no so no eno so no ya ni de akire de betodwa nyina no ye de beba na hono omo bobol to de bia penalty yanje ene ehun nsem ye wo hono mo na Ashanti Gold 04 omo ne ayi for boy ya afede ye bro referee ni ade a nti no hono nyina no ensemu sisio e wo Ghana Premier League ni mu enche Professor Ike Wallace tena say this is what you don't know. Na messages and crofo edi abano ye ardent listeners edi ababeja yan ma minwremu na menkenkan kakra emfama o medikan ka kire o se ene no ye ni Facebook enye live wo Facebook na ye wo YouTube Asempa 94.7 FM Asempa 94.7 FM YouTube ntino ko ho no ma no wa share edi ama onua na onua edi ama ofoforo na chese ye koya nimu an sa ka kire onua no e say Asempa ye streami ewo Facebook obi o YouTube na eno nkyere se Facebook won so no ye free ho Facebook won ye gusu ewo ho no mo dia ye nyina wa ha no mo no jowo eto ne boase na wasan atwitwa de ato anti coach Vicente Abiu ne submission or the buy incredible one no ni nyina ye incredible so or the nyina e de to ho no mo Nana Kwame Bensford de na Amisti e de nyina no wabobbo na chese assault a chese or the nyina e de gu ho no mo kama e de am this is what you don't know obesan e de ato ho no mo Facebook wanti Facebook ho no mo no eno nkyere se ye free ho no mo kosoa na follow yen enso ewo ho no mo ene pana ena ye wo ede emam enso ewo ho no mo na message aba enie o say how is writer ne ho ye pa o Virginia ne ho ye pa ena o say happy birthday to Professor Ike Wallace from Afrane o de ba na baby a wodi free a de ba ye no so no na wo de aka ho ede amaye o message no na wo de aka ho ede amaye ye begibre na ya kenkan ni nyina ede amaye ena we nso siden o say as we speak now we want to go to contract with them who the opa chiro akoto Medina o tra na wa chiro ni ye kama na yeso ye hu dia eko o say hi James. Okay. Ti also no dey obi won man no person for advert bi ni ade emfa mu so bo akra ya di da ho ye nkan. See good morning. We are listening you live from One Gulf City. Oh okay. And now do din the account o tron so a na wa tro brofo ni ye na ye hu dia eko enso ho. Mame ya ono so wo Koforidia Nursing and Midwifery College and I said training college. Ono so edi aba o say otie live Koforidia oba o sports ti do mame ya baby am obia ye chia mo pa Mirabel na de ato ono so say otie live okay o say Professor birthday no obeye nkonya wo ho pa Mirabel sa na otie o say obeye nkonya wo nti ebie phone lines no edi atum na wa frɛ na wonso no wa kyerɛ wa dwen ewo ho no mo 030221 6545 030221 6545 and 030221 6546 and ebio 0548 955947 0548 955947 obetimi afre na ode wadwen kyerɛ ede aba hello odi ni sɛ na akasa free mfa
your friend Isaac Kasesta Club.
Oh, okay. Isaac Akrabo, Fire Mami.
Oh, Ghana Premier League, maybe any team, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And that's so dear, and we send that so. By your train next week, Accra has a book. The Ombeya Doti Bruta, some Mufipuano. Yeah, that's also Kumasi, your Doti will be received Punano on him. The Ombeya Doti, 9 points. I feel so Arsenal, dear. Name can say Arsenal this season. 4 Momukitane or bench Kurano. And you'll beat team, first team. Or the Premier League, now ourselves are champions. But Real Madrid, in fact, Benfica, they say you are Messi because Wakwabo, Asensio, Omubudi, Pasanya, players, Omunkahu, now Sanquaco, Benfica.
Asempa FM.
11 or Shawahi. Now, what's a player, Omubudi?
Okay, that's it. Hey, yeah, no, we are trust we are chinia, the anacha say, senior mota, and also Abesrai of Fear Hanamo, you're trying to crusade, you're trying to crusade. Begin sending teams in the air, dear pa, clubs or supporting, no, me young who you dear na, to me say, almost yeah, dear, Nana, no more serious. Now begin say, Bayern amana di team because we did man be near there because me who say Bayern no oko other team nechi no ka say Bayern be draw because last week na nkoyi amfa ma onmo na Champions League crampo no mo bre ya nsa no mo di nkonim enti no ono atena ase no hu say this week dey ansha no mo di atwi enti no nkrofo afasika pa e wo ho no hello di ni say na ka say Dabi wanti me nyina so pon dey yane no ejai adwuma eyepa hello di ni sana Debbie na hey senior misty game no gusu aye koso hello di ni sana ka safi
hello
yes sir
William Aje
ya jao
dato
asu counter so fire mami 10 seconds
na zo anu manage mapa
ya dase
yo media ye ko media en no me be pando as of Lions me bo na paso bo apa when you must also the mampa.
Okay.
Actually, I want to go Kumazi. Maybe been here. If you could have one say one bit me up set pando polo. Open the hot.
I don't have me na.
But I think you only have nearly that. And then maybe I'm a friend na I'm a friend na go back na go re. Me has been for. And change.
Enya with the same the amount no more leading no more lose na has kotokwa onu mo leading onu mo la ya de se wa lose
kotoko ne kwara ya won ne 11 e go kwa me support kwara ya won ne 11 me pa to me srew
the George League ne de wa anya wo de se wa lose
no me see kotoko lose 100 times o go let me be I don't me get me get no what here everybody is what town no town me tell you the MDC party ni ni pena woman me town bana me tell you the party no and you pena woman oh yeah me na for yo no just me tell MDC ni me ko ba ni dia me share account so company phone
10 seconds
and then you win ya ko 38 bye bye.
Yo, me dase. Entino esuo kwa unteso. Ono de ose mediema lead no has. Empire so mo luso. Nemo no asante kotokwa. Omoni omo dada baby omo nyese omo jele ni mo no se omo luso. Blade nyankopon ta hunu ala kwa. Hello, di ni sana aka free infa.
Yeah, mbacho we Justice Kwabna Dibala.
Hey, Justice Kwabna Dibala. Now what to say?
Bache na munzo
Onyankopon adom ya feel papa ya dawase
me opa me de metai team nemu akonya na menya na mintimi mfreso
na line no so why see
yeah say Asempa de we nu say nipa mpinpim na eden iti enye nipa ba akofo na iti what ya say
10 seconds
na make an say weekends nde usha nyama koyi me de ma lucie kotokon so lucie e na nranzo no ba omianso esan ye fa niama so what ya say but Bayern Munich na say didi amai nti nenu meso say how to look for na we say na would me win na at least points na mbe be a 3 na say 5b so na be am dem afo na betimi akache won up na league na afi yitimi afa nti beda mo ase na mechi professor Ike wala senso bye bye
okay enso ya da se pa nti no Dibala you say you go YouTube nti na ya na wa ba o say ya ba Facebook no hello di ni say na aka sa free fan
International Island.
Yes, I.
Na go to hata tulicha kwa na.
Ya Joso.
Oya kwa
Okay.
Wallace.
Professor Ike Wallace.
On said the inspector angel. Number Wallace.
Ami.
Yeah, this is the fever, the kata,
okay. That was it. Okay. Ochina so your birthday. Ntino wo bibi ana. Ori ato ho no ediama no. Hello, Dini say na kasa free infam.
Ibrahim Dama mikaseti Asiamah.
Okay. 10 seconds. Fakan wasem.
O say yempeni fo no hu se kotoko na team kasi o. Wuti say support ani ka say any de se kotoko lusu. Enye enwanwe kotoko team kasi yempeni fo na mudi abro. Omo tutu nyema yi na team ti say out of France mi che 3-1 na. Sana support team na ebro yempeni fo no omo pamucho omo ni nda wa.
Okay.
Asempa si le masini juma pamu.
Okay. Tino. Hello, Didi say na kasa free infam. Oh, okay. Yanko. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you see, Professor Ike Wallace, Watanase. This is what you don't know. Or they ba kama pa. Some no abonu bede the bag no gumbebre near their books no. Na amisti Carlos Alcaraz oni Novak Djokovic the no so no. Atipan kro asa o. Take lead.
Sure.
Wow. I'm say Djokovic etekia na uja for babeti asimu but uja for say babe take over antemu pa first set Novak Djokovic edin kunim 6-2 and Carlos Alcaraz and so no ebe dane no 6-2 and you know the third set no so koso one no 2-2 but we know that set okura 30-0 30-15. Okay, Danny Sisia 30-15. You know, Moya double fort, Carlos Alcaraz, Ekura 1, and Novak Djokovic, Ekura 0. Third serve successful, they were serve first. 38 for Alcaraz and Djokovic, and so 38. And first serve 0.1. Alcaraz ekura 28 and Djokovic ekura 27. Second serve successful 17 for Alcaraz and Djokovic and so ekura 16 and second serve 0.1. Hey Radin Yankopon Alcaraz ekura 9 and Djokovic ekura 10 and service points lost. Radin Yankopon Alcaraz ekura 19 and Djokovic 17 and service game won. So 7 ube who serve will be winning unya amount of points and also no Alcaraz ekura 7 and Djokovic and so ekura 8. Games won Alcaraz ekura 9 and Djokovic ekura 10 and maximum games won in a row. So winning in a row no. Alcaraz ekura 3, Djokovic ensu ekura 3 and points won also no Alcaraz ekura 54 and Djokovic ensu ekura 56 and maximum point won in a row no okay another one bill no so no Alcaraz ekura 6 and Djokovic ensu ekura 6 and so ewo ho no mo nti didimu the total breaks no points no 3 for Alcaraz and Djokovic ekura 5 and break point 1 no so no we ekura 2 na omo nso no ekura eye 2 nti as a misty ebobobo ho eye close we nya we ana we nso nya we a chese money eye slightly equal but em say wow be yire ho no em say akaras gusua e win em say do ni say we world number 1 and world number 5 na ebo etine duru ni say dia na to the be na energy no akoya akwara yo so I say 22 years or so I just say no ebo na we are now 30 something or 40 no no on ebo we say Novak Djokovic or can say enkrofo doubt no say ono ebe born homodin no ya na enkrofo doubt no say sa doubt no eno e man ahoodin bi ema otibe no ka ho no etimi edi nkunim against Yannick Sinner no sa na odi tudwa enso e wo honom na mame mo mfama tiefo na tiefo nso entie dia odi tudwa no na ehye nkran papa Novak Djokovic o say de ya nkrofo e ka fa ne ho e se onya de no eno e na ya na ehye ni nkran pa Professor UK Wallace agudie krache enso eba na chese ye wurawura mu ewo ensem no enso emu Professor UK Wallace agudie krache etino Novak Djokovic say well,
I never stopped doubting. I never stopped believing in myself. There's a lot of people that doubt me, and I see there's a lot of experts all of a sudden that wanted to retire me or have retired me many times the last couple of years. But I want to thank them all because they gave me strength. They gave me motivation to prove them wrong, which I have tonight. And for me, it's not a surprise, to be honest. I know what I'm capable of. So I've had many times in my career matches during the Grand Slam where it's just one of those days where you're not feeling your best, and you try to find a way to win with everything that you possibly have, even though the quality of tennis is not even close to where you want it to be. So that was the case, and again, I was lucky that obviously Lorenzo got hurt, and he retired that match. 2 days later, obviously different opponent. I knew exactly what's expecting me in the court, and I came out with the right, with great clarity.
Okay, until Novak Djokovic, the other two dra, and no, you go so full update, ya de ebema.
Professor E.K. Wallace.
You're listening to the only nomenclature with a professor's degree in sports, Professor E.K. Wallace. And this is what you don't know. Keep it locked.
Etino Professor E.K. Wallace, Watanase. This is what you don't know. Watanasi, Yankwama na Kwaba. Professor, good morning.
Morning.
Pacho apomi to say happy birthday in advance and so.
We can't refuse me birthday. And we even let me say this Wednesday. Do we even say hey say next second? If you're trying to do not
an AFS it's a second. It's in advance. An AFS
third. And it's Tuesday. February. I didn't make us say. I'm going to confess. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Very interesting.
The 3rd February. I am Professor E.K. Wallace. The birthday. Basically Wednesday.
Yeah, I was born on Sunday, 3rd February. But this year, it's
Wednesday.
Maybe it's Tuesday. So it's not second. Just second. Tuesday.
Third you Wednesday. NFS. Oh, okay.
I am mathematics school. Yeah, Semu. In commodity baby, so I say, I did buy an pay. I was a immortal Kwame Jakwe champion. I say also for I say production of
yeah.
And see, your restaurant name if you see a call on with me chiano and I feel why feel you be also me chia my idea. Say almost time over the years, mammy a lot of support and we do a lot of things together. We sure say in the future no. About the betos in super good so na ayode ediamai. Amaniama et me akoye. I want some a avalanche of issues now. Modern to Tuja, where tennis are good year, Kosa, we are suffering now, be a new honma or where tennis. When I say, Ghana for so far, I say the power competence. Listen to say a bit delay preaching here that, yeah. but you know via kama e was na nema esi ekoso na abato utimi to dwa Ghana ha ma MPP4 I declare and I say omoyi omo candy for flag bearer and I say standard bearer obedi ekunanim ekosi se 2028 you bet
Asempa FM
certain times so hono it's very interesting when I say metete say to say me komo no enye from but me hwemete emu komo no boy na no metete say am for CBB nwuma me dey but I think that we have not taken critical look at the sports sector. Okay. I say we be no be boa sports at tumpon just from this page, but it looks like this page at this stage you're concentrating on only delegates because someone ekokoto aba no, you understand but me for CBP nyuma we're talking about air salt factory sugar factory near the idea, but we are not talking about any manner your friends and resources no order that your raw materials no order that the development no and sometimes em yakra mama hu say as a good in be kwa ni mumu na ache. You understand? That name it is a minister. Maybe I can say, "You must be who's to work up and so work up there." You just have no be any. Yeah, was you know be any? Have you got any? Yeah, but I say, "Yeah, man, who's to work up?" You understand? And then who the 2 countries are more every him say African Cup of Nations. So betting Egypt, Morocco for amom friends saying Springboard. No, okay. You understand? To be person odia obey any chain Morocco for the no. They ba kwa me bom Morocco for so no. We be so ye be obey am a standard na Morocco for the so. And e beto to so sa and the development here dey. Eba. So but here ha na dey as a sane mani na no ye bubu nua bi se sapelodum o wane pampro de agu asoma enye hwe emfa maye won hye shahodo aguso edim. This is what you don't know. And open person me hwe some a few issues bi o African Cup of Nations no benefit in so African Cup of Nations no Ediaba, you understand? Nafi, Yashi, say between the to send an Yama Asiako, when she shahodra, Yugusu Edin one, na Abuama, Yama Etiaku, Ediama, Ejumedia, Yugusu Edin. It's no, me say Berekra, Mekum, na Erison and Yama Asiako, so when she shahodra and also it's a pim. Na me share in Fasudie. African Cup of Nations am roku for host and Eddie Abro. You know ha obi amfa na dwemra se na be a ebeti di input na him na ide me lay statistics ne fast no be na fi analysis e ho no e na Eddie abata ho na aboa amaniama atia kwenti meda Vincent Abiu na afen so kwa Misty Nobo meda mu na ase na afen so wonderful guys and me hu sa bed na gu say obantem kakra ho tempa as a production no omo ye na afen me hu say Joel when I say no so onu team camera also edit computer na chi ade ato so say YouTube so you catch am for say this is what you don't know YouTube so Sunday morning bia say YouTube any Facebook go here on Facebook except na abia and be to Facebook we open the whole program full program net here Asempa 94.7 FM YouTube so here chiri kwan obi hu e okoso sisi abon say live no Scoreboard and also live no na bet obi tap live na there's a current show what like program no so no and I would this is what you don't know any segment yet in a room Morocco expects some betting report significant economic benefit from hosting AFCON 2025 with a projected revenue $192.6 million. Ni Morocco for African Cup of Nations now waiting on and a net profit of $113.8 million. I say good ball into my SS Kawi. When I say a friend saying a cuckoo into my SS Kawi, I was saying my AC Koso. This makes a major financial AFS milestone for African football, making AFCON 2025 the most profitable edition in tournament history. You bet who see the money I can say the be in a CCC. Mbisa say Morocco no mo ye. What I say input. You bet who super or China car phone can say Charlie Ghana sena as a mo Africa West Africa mo ben or the moon host here. E nko ebe host aka see aboka na no kre. What I say ade obi ato ayeto no. What I say Morocco to ayeto wanya mfaso no. Ye nko ekoto eboka. Yes, young Kwan, you could turn a boca. I was in the easy coso, Jumedia, Yugusu. African football Miki AFCON 2025 the most profitable edition in tournament history. The revenue, me breaking it down, include 126.2 million from sponsorships. Revenue, 126.2 million from sponsorship. What is a man for this car? Betray better the companies outdoor individuals who chromos at the 4 chroma they say in Chadi. What I say, Chroma in Chadi, I buy on the Fitogo and the beche, funny fees, or becheno, first a car. What I say, so it's a Chroma for yen and my baby, a month for so scabby at so do we can now show niggas I only some no corner. What I say, who say Omna Econo, and so me say sponsorship on Kwan 126.2 million from sponsorship on Kwan, Muruku Sika Unyano. I feel 46.5 million from TV and media rights. Ghana Premier League credit mean Tony a team show. But there's a local station in Timinto. I know a team show. I was sending them easier course in AFCON better. But I say, be here because you need logistics, no? Yeah. But I say, yeah, you need logistics, no? Maybe a personnel can crab it in our system name into a 46.5 million TV and media rights. Maybe Oma do no, Pempenso Mutin said, do you know? Ubemwa, almost $19 million from ticketing and hospitality. Among for better hotels, in any amount for dear, and almost a $19 million US of $8. Cheme. But I say, Ghana Casa cry, the whole Ghana budget cry saying $19 million US. Sika, Morocco for Enya from ticketing and hospitality. Tiene, amount for AC hotels, money and that, you know. What I say, yeah, Ukrumana, with Ubia, what I say, Ubia da Kyosu. What I say, hotels, Nebona, trying to call and quiet the Enkodao. What I say, but the nay, as so I say, who's African Cup of Nation, I'll wear Banomkita. Gucci dollar. Or what I say, Umkita Luchi. Oh, Umbesa Sanyama, I did Roman for what me, Abba Woman, and chance I could so these air hotels who get profits. None of them, Papa be away hotel Casa. So, Coven Nebairo. Say, I will be other countries, China near that the Umba Ghana. It's a lockdown a car Mukruma. It's a hotel, not the Marco Fono. Say, a car. What I say, some almost say more than 77 days next year, but lockdown tea. Woman baby co hotel number that is next a was a pedu and some moody. What I say, they be out what we are named Massa or now. Omobeda hotel or Mutues cano. Then I say, it is a near AFCON, but no idea to car. What I say, Enya hospitality, any ticketing, 19 million US of A dollars. Or being a bit in ya. Event is also expected to boost Morocco's tourism sector. When I say, Ama and a month for Comus at Morocco, a deal face your home in your Dajeno, your Gitra, or Bako, Nanamane, one of the big hotels, I won't cry, Dinkumo, almost weekends, Nigeria for Bahabasa. Okay. I say, no kind of Boha, family, no. When I say, Baba road, and you say, be a flight by road, family, no, be a Nipaba, best and yes, Uminane, Kolanina, and I say, wow. I was surprised. But I saw my whole suit hotel. When I say, who now, Modia? When I say, Ebia, Omudi came Friday, Papa Nadia, Ebia, a first Saturday, not the flight idea. About Nibia and the first born beer, and I say, I couldn't tribute kind of a samba as I come. And this is how we tell Saint Nigeria for Yeska and Kaveri. But I say, Nigeria for Yeska, and I do it now, Pompa, neighbor in Jessica. And I say, you wish Nigeria for Bada. But I say, I fit the economy. I was saying, Nema is your course, country, neighboring countries. I was saying, Nema is your course. You almost see events in the Morocco tourism sector. No, what I say, a boost to no with over 600,000 visitors. Visitors, I won't quite call no. TV population, no. What I say, you're crying cook room. Students buy no beer, pray on accommodation, and a mama diamond. They say, a neighbor. When I say Cook for you, be our nation university one. That's why I can areas, no, be a polytechnic one. Who put down one boy, and some kid for training. Now, Ufodia and Punen cry. And I say Kufudia. When I say Nenkran cosmopolitan area. When I say, and I'll be ye. When I say, Auntie, Western Mexico, but tourism sector, and they over 600,000 visitors attended tourism, contributing to the record year Morocco tourism with 20 million visitors. 20 million visitors, which is about 14% increment. I was saying, Yama Asia also in tourism, 14% increment. Jesus Christ. Near Airban, I was saying, Yabacono, in the Yabame near Bra, Yame Nemre, you say sports setano, an area between Sambuama or mine, yet me de Nemba Bunus, Ubia Kumatoni, Yamiasadia, Western Mexico, Saka, one name, Sanya Manabeco, Soa, I was sending in Mexico, Nanamiti, maybe a month for the air I do. Obia Vedi or the AI no a Vedi betting company be into 2 bet na udi escani na bane ho Why for more than 10 years? Oh, America, finish channel. You understand? Systems have been put in place. Until me dream who story na say no be yes friends and betting more practice we and I say why ade we are but as a cyber na America well organized well structured what I say the internet connectivity no we share no e betin trace you know and say ade what I say bia say na no akwa na say obi a o my meeting wa dia tum say nyame adoma on the team no yede to chacha wa bruchi no my hade e be dey tracy America taking over 10 years and some more chi akwa na so why system no in such a way say ultimate rule system nim no ato adi so I say no ato di kofo so dey so mudi no so no sabi dey no with AI artificial intelligence but I say you go suit here no use artificial intelligence and say Google and I say I ultimate artificial can you please tell me my name Sana you know what I say but you say be the system name when I say can you please tell me my name I'm Kofi Babone. Is it true? Wow, do you know some AI and say I'm bana. And yampa koso jina ho. What I say? Intimi my because friends any time class is o institutions na e ko school near there who use AI na fa man for crack size o is say be encourage you say no system aba what I say intino e ko e betia fa so na ma o training na for size cases with the AI story with the friends with the ocho the AI natural and so this system I dey aba and you talk is obi the AI and you talk is obi the AI and e exercise AI no me say you try hanom yede friends cars automatic cars by no tie friends before increase analysis obi say o say manual no tia coach na ma exercise ma na exercise when I say on sa any other intermediate I'm on that intermediate me pay and the car back cry friends still anim self drive still anim near ma on that near the na ko when I say you go to tie obi say ma on that most of the arguments never follow so ma on that when I say most of your cars are Okroma, Obi to car for a friends and commercial user. No, I got to a friends and Tomanoa. When I say, I know a Tomano until if difficult, how do you see a automatic car say, friends public commercial, Hanum, because of some mentality, but an age me say, car so hard, I used to drones. When I say, how or that here, not drone in the abrel. When I say, car, nipa team. Obi and drive and obi kwa kwasu destination do traffic e be gina bibia gina honom nti ya na ba odi bibia no bi so odi onyom no no the boy na on tiasia so what I say enso no kwa me de wi eni kwa fi intelligence na ka no kwa ma de yehu but ni pampe intelligence e osana nema esi ekoso AFCON ya bani a boost tourism what I say after job creation and after infrastructure development and also sustainable. For instance, about tourism Morocco almost expecting 600,000 visitors contributed to record of 20 million tourisms in 2025. Job creation temporary and after so permanent jobs in hospitality, construction and services. Yeah, be be time who say AFCON I feel never so Morocco. But I say okay, it's that area yesi hotels near that na yesi stadium near that na me was asio ho nti amafo je bosia. What I say loans banks EDCC hotels any hostels say what ma adahye ba obenye bebe etia satra na no ada o betra o say AFCON Morocco train system the fastest uti be a ye bo ma jipe ho wa but I see I just want to change one pick it train o kwan o card na o my system just say improve chrono seamless but I say improve chrono by yen hu infrastructure also a ye betin ya internet na medicine shares on creating sabanti hospitality constructions and office services but I say yeah construction and say hotel ni be serious alcohol ye nkofo cleaners honum ye nkofo say massage na no da manko fence en krubi one of the mention Mauritius manko Mauritius can mean say massage no your 2 fingers your 4 fingers your happy ending fence Mauritius na me ko hu ye obe pump you be choose na be tia massage no mo do be and massage no apart from ahwede sugar cane omo cash crop ho no massage no na the next occupation obi aye massage okrompa pro kwani abo na awura dem obeda What I say, send a maid your monster about to 2 What I say, won't be your dead the head. I'm also saying no my Johnson of cool. You are see dead. You see the way you fancy your man. Yep. You see the yes, you do. Yes, you the pa Santa Cracra. What is an answer on Sacra? What the fuck come I? As soon as you will be on the head, I know that. Nanipa. Come on, it's job creation. It's infrastructure. Improve a stadium, no. Or improve rules and I feel so air public services. Or improve no because when Miss Awoba will be a what I say. Oh, a friend say, yeah, any probability on power on them cry. Because was some making turn through and you may be a good on says them on power on cry. Or 2 TVs to be out to window. Almost some of them have famous will be a window. When I say, now I'll check a car. I say, what the wash was a demo for say, or toys be near that day. Oh, how is this any them come out? To the broad pond and them who fake. Come on. What I say, now a friend saying, a die back on the I give you one. Yeah, I don't go near the dinner. Go to say, oh, you cry TV, you cry see, I don't can be Christians, I don't can be a promise. So, what I say, the movie TV is that broad point to cry, movie TV, no, I give him more movie TV is and I was a crabby a few to say, I scatter them. You understand? Into infrastructure, no? When I say rules, no, any public services, no more improve, no, Abuamanyama etia Quadia mom. Compared to other countries, South Africa 2010 World Cup almost 2 years on African soil for the very first time. No, in significant infrastructure development, but also high cost. I was saying, Yama Asia Koso. Ubakata 2022 World Cup, the AFCON, I'm going to compare World Cup. No, it is South Africa, any Qatar, massive investment in infrastructure, but criticized for cost and human rights issues. Yes, a chromo mrano, any uncle Yabano, Adebaqua, so could be one name of it. I don't think once upon a time, football administrators be full, and said, live to Seneba, and Sako can be a tour baby, and 1 man near Vida. Turn up at ha, into by sports no boama, send be away net me by media near born the renewals, and be could be cruise, or bones and pa, or quite so to me to Eto Name in our show, else and Yama Asia Koso. Ghana 2008 AFCON, a boost to tourism and infrastructure, but challenges with sustainability. You used to be 2008 a boost to tourism. I walk back Chroma, Momani Baji. Boys be a non phobia more Cameroon near the day mobile Chroma. Omani Baji, basically, we are still in contact with them. They share notes together. I will friend saying, oh, for the moon. When I say, but we have challenges on sustainability challenges across Sports Stadium. You're innovating more than 15 times across Sports Stadium ever since you see more than 15 times. Who face it to be a Senate and a dear Chibia so alcohol boom. Kumasi Baba Sports Studio, the same thing. When I say other ones, no quite the mobile century cry 2008 African Cup of Nations. Can so I said the break Ghana no basically and yes sustainable yet. Wow. When I say but you better about a Nyama delegates spend your back at your but you large air offense and portion. Mafuso you be my money be na yuma. You hear him say you go just assistant be but when you build one stadium a big factory can see for all the youth. When you see stadium, I factory be anywhere in stadium. When I say, a politician was a stadium, apart from Dr. Kwame, who is not a politician, he's a businessman. When I say, a friend, Papa, you understand? And people of Takwan, so I try almost so many infrastructure for fair idea. ADC almost share so. And Morocco, who's to know, could lead to a long-term benefit like increase in tourism, economic air growth, and then if well managed. So I say because Ghana example of 2008, ya manage and she year which media yedimu. Hosting AFCON have significant impact on countries' GDP. Domestic GDP, countries' gross products. Oh, into we understand nema Asia Koso Morocco case no with projected revenue no $192.6 million and a net profit of $113.8 million. 113.
Yes. The GDP no what I say economy profit. What I say other countries can benefit similarly through into Bema tourism boost no increase visitors and spending in local businesses. Man for a ton, if I saw the Ghana, man for a ton, Benkuni, a Morocco. When I say Kukuntinia, that they were Morocco, local businesses, Nema, Timikuye. Within that period, no,
host AFCON no 1 month no obetia kesie no de ajapade bi obetia kesie no asan de enter into another business when I say I was saying nema is a cost and the same business but the capital na increase because we have profit more AFCON nim but the senti whom are spending in local businesses. Infrastructure development, improve stadium roads and then public air services. And after job creation, temporary and permanent job in hospitality, construction and services. After international visibility, now man for book country, man fontaine can me kai say, late 90s more. Internet bag and I say co internet so me kai mini mushu. And your co internet so baby you started broadcasting internet in my and then when I'm internet so you create the stories. You say co journalist say friends say stories where do you get it so be say internet so lecture me say internet na ya friends omunya wan no mde beguso lecture me say internet na ya omunya wan no mde beguso we create the stories when I say developing stories we reason na ese koso say na dwumedi na say kwene obia kan kotoko ni has that I created the story we reason me say koso me devil deeper your research based on na friends country atmosphere no is it here. What I say here, politicians ni awake this time. You understand? The way too mama, a bit your bomber, a bit your sensitize na next time no. Almost to no much in this defense direction. All for the youth that inti. Yeah. So ne patch na until we ma at investment and then promoting tourism into the international visibility na for bibri na those days na me say internet buy na start say chatting no. Oh, ebu ha na Yahoo chatting e platform wo so aboso bi atro. Hi no so hi. Oh no because say M or F na say male or female. As say M. No so say female o say kai na metcha ho. Aba hwe na kro na nya papa Pakistan. Yeah. It's no chatting, but you come Pakistan also say Ghana. I say what?
Guyana.
Onim krono o say a West African country. And ben Nigeria so this all the bata Nigeria mo because no oma komanim o say na is because people didn't even know Ghana. Wow. To see a co-World Cup 2006 with Germany and San Diego actually about 2010 South Africa on African soil and the Ghana to sa pedestal. It's my international visibility. We do on man. Yesterday I was watching a video whilst I was doing my preparation. Me wa kwabi blogger bi ono ko bush o ko ba bi a friends enkofono carnivals omo winipa. But as a nipa but omo winipa. And I've heard about those stories now, but I think that the bloggers' interpretation made it clear to me. Also, I'm really passing but so within forest near that but I say now if you crime higher also I'm reading amono. What I say I'm reading amono. What I say to say human it is salty. It is a preku it is salty mom. But I'm reading amono. But so crime near higher and normally a friend saying oh, I forgot to send it to you. Oh, crime higher. And now they but spices behind yeah, real punishment.
Wow.
Yeah, punishment. The more for winning pa mo chimwa direct to you mo win raw. The visibility is aquano blogger now cause abushwa. They didn't know. They also don't know that there's a certain part of the continent and Kofubisu is saying.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't know. They take fence and bushes. Forest. No, really. I can't call in and videos. No, but I say until Bia, oh, Krum Kakra, oh, Kruma, only omo air fine Kakrano, and a guy could see so. And now, Kofununa, they won't be scared. Come, Ura, no, or my Chumaja. But I say, quite also by Monchana, my Chumusik, Nipamro. But I say, Ura, but I say, and how are Ura, and say, Urawa, he does it now. And yes, Obi teacher, now, Officer Jatabi, but I say, Jatan, so ya, I dear Mori. One about Obi teacher now, who say, even among the community, no, who say, abu, a man or more call for man, and some fear for more where the Homunco school, when you share more bush on them. And the and a young tour. Anytime they keep singing, anytime they are singing, so that people can be able to realize that. Yeah, I was so surprised.
Wow.
The video I wrote, my truck guy on TikTok. But I say, I wish I meet me in a encounter. That is how I do my journalism. You understand? To get international information, a bit in Sabwa, near situating to a situation, a month for bit in Santia say, Kofun Nips and international visibility in Tiaquano, a friend saying, broadcast, no, and Massa aliens, Mamma, no, and more visibility. In Tadia, oh, in so, a friend say, rivers in so that Belmont. Oh, I'm boy, I don't know the cool fishes, no, fish not got no, that's what I don't know, fish not cavano, I bet to know. When I say I to know, when I say but oh train one mackerel. When I say when you tosso, when I say go for no tosso bush in grass. You understand? International visibility, I did very important. You say now we are country be, you see woman be if it's a country or no best in Koi. I don't know whether you guys said the story. Woman be of country be, I know best in US. I'm still Monte country neither. Into me the woman no. Na say I feel country no I feel them to America for their two or more aircraft list so wow yeah they didn't know who America they didn't know yeah I'll Google about my name say first saying mobile thing I shama me who is I bet Joe Asema make kind of use story na obehu you understand na pictures ne to so the woman it was carrying their passport. What I say, so people have not Obian travel into Humano, Eddie, Amma, ASI country visibility. Yeah. There's another country in the world, almost a man quano, or Memanco. Wow. A man quan, a Ukrumo, a man quan, ma Bianco, in almost America. The other islands, since in Mexico, so people don't know about them. You understand? Yeah. How are Uber transporting my businesses? I want near that visibility. No, and for so they ban and has some 20 sports. A bit yama, sending away na bois and think of for crying Yajumo Kuruma. Senans also dear Ecoso Kuno and my Nijiba. What I say, a reduce juvenile delinquency. A month for Yajumana, a Jambonebo Mutrim. Now, almost a year to Kotana for mu a chasing for your Majapadi and so brass because they be event or be or in your visibility in for ba. Ebe boy juma man yama tin akuye de man visibility no de e only to the Chinese what I say e only to the Chinese what I say amobutu buye nru anya ye bibia example Egypt 2019 tourism revenue no a double 7.68 billion Egypt 2019 omo double no 7.6 billion anya million no billion sports are sending cano. Sports are sending cano. When I say omunya botre betre I propose at their mom. When I say as I convince you near their life at so says adiwe. Sabane pa onye no just for fencing just a term of office no 4 years no. Sanye year what I say omu enslaughter or slaughterhouse be a ben. Understand because you the practical fencing approach a man for a user and then send a yield. What I say? The Maya blog and a better channel. No, because I see two kind of say, yes, I two can two can cry. I say two can on yes, or blogging. So I say, I want to cry on Africa. Ya quaus in Europe. When I say areas be a send Renas and Ketua. So I say, in Tiuba Cameroon 2021 estimated a revenue, no, a $200 million from tourism and supporters. Kekeu, sana nyama esi ekoso omdwumedia omudim. Iti Morocco's economy is relatively strong compared to other African countries. Oba GDP na 161 billion, ranking 58 globally with a growth rate of 9.98% in 2003-2004. 2023-2024. Morocco GDP no ese ultimate fan to Africa they say but we are saying now order 58. In comparison, Ghana's GDP is 50 Ghana's GDP no 82.3 billion US dollars, ranking 80th. What I say key economic indicators in the GDP no per capita no Morocco 4,218 US dollars versus Ghana then 2,391 US dollars. Oba debt to GDP ratio Morocco 67.7% versus Ghana 62.7%. Inflation oko Morocco 0.99%, Oba Ghana 22.8% inflation. Morocco's economy is driven by air service.
52.7% of GDP. Agriculture and 11% of GDP. And industries 25.6% GDP. And if a country has a strategic trade partnership with Europe and is investing in renewable energy and infrastructure. So when you have visibility, a better than Europe, a better investment or renewable energy and infrastructure. Only visibility, only mukra. What I say, only mukra.
You don't exist.
Only mukra. There's some areas I come on for only mukra to say, hey, Professor, you give us. I'm not sure why. You understand? One of China, only mukra, but I visibility. What I say, visibility. And this shares some great things up until Europe and I'm investing in renewable energy and infrastructure. What are we waiting for? The near train. What I say, I could say Arabic in a train then. In as much as any fence and come wiki above our co as about him, say a vice president, and won't come because Sasa Okohesan in Mexico, Botema and say I see Botema. When I say Accra 2023, just 2026, Accra 2023 has been forgotten. BBA no way Kadum. When I say, they're saying a fence, Encano, and so Obana say, Yari or Snia Dadia, I conform with Tinhanon, Sina Bay, oh, Nippon Kai. When I say, to whom be near China don't call, no, Yaren and Qualabri, I didn't call a fence and conform, and near Teno. So I say, conform them, I can say, conform so Jim Quan. Yes, worker. If I say, and then I won't tell our guys in Yadum. Conform my crew of no Tinaka and one day of you, and then West in Mexico, Boteman Sports Complex. When I say, you can you. Sports near you know. Sports near sports near the Boteman Sports Complex. So, you can. Also, Yama is your coso. Tennis, Franco Forimo. You more tennis, but I never can see tennis cry out Ghana. But one of the sport anchor fence a boy to my party, Alex, no, and nobody Germany or Kuma. What I say, but the commercial value, no, what I say, I depreciate it. For the apart. You move tennis, you move tennis. No, if I say squash man a better, no, or can squash, you know, so call other countries are. What I say, squash, no, friends, badminton, no, the next to a football, almost second sports, no, but badminton to say Ukuma, never paying the buyer, and then the leadership almost try some mobile incorporate badminton into people, some more schools near that now. What I say, Kaira. What I say, schools in India no more, ain't me emphasis on the because more, what I say. Indoor games, and no be America will be sending me video of an indoor games. Of course, on Kuala I'm so one of the countries, and on my I'm say Israel Ben now say will be sending the other sending me. Aye, but I say one of the countries, one of the teams, and I see indoor facility. More empire so. What I say, I'm a juvenile offense indoor soccer and a coso or America juvenile. And then also, only few individuals be it's not say enlightened, the visibility to call other places. Someone who said Mexico, so no, yes, investments on women. But I said, but then national call, but you know, no munis are within the vicinity. You see a fence indoor games. The last week, I may catch us say, Oko a fence school year, school you not condition, popular school. Oh, popular school or not condition.
Asempa FM.
St. Teresa's.
Oh yeah.
St. Teresa's. Aye, grass stuff. St. Teresa's school who run inside. Oh, there say be who run inside can also na for say be omo ma wa yi kra na. Oh, hwese na near city run inside ho. I jira no ma be hu St. Teresa's aye. Why grass stuff. A boy juma basa. A boy juma basa. Grass stuff, grass no. I no. Oh, I omo shabo man my tia ku yedi amo. You understand? These are the things other countries are what there's so many abere some percent omo sesi omo kru no. Wo mo eye na eboa ema omo hihye no so 8 me koyi. Nti ese me ani bere. So I say youth no, ye me ani bere. Ese leaders no ehwe se be betia boa sports e di see ya e na ebedidi.
Obede na was it country referring to Torenzo. Me commented that.
Oh yeah, Torenzo, very good. You search for Torenzo. I can't do it. Was not on the map. Obi enim
Nti ma me on passport copy mu US no.
So Torenza.
US for no interrogating no. See I don't know fi. See I want to country be aside.
Torenza.
Go and check.
Torenza.
So say go and check sana niam esi ekoso sa country nim. So say o matoto niam aboa ma niam atia koyie e de ama o mo hyehya hodo a o mo egusu di. You understand? It's visibility. What are so? But woman, no. What I say?
Issue is JFK Airport.
Very good. You understand? I'm interested in everything in the world. What I say? Into me bar, made a plethora of issues. I'm making carbon. I'm the export, no. When a batch, no. Into way and yama. Make about visibility. Or the atu na.
Half an hour.
That's the woman. Mysterious incidents of a woman traveling. A very mysterious among because in the country any visibility. I'm on welcome that. Torenza Bob no boni football ya marry as no. Torenza was one no.
It's between Georgia and Azerbaijan.
Who America? Someone said that. If you also with Torenza, passport won't be that. So,
America can say no. So,
when you talk about ignorance, now our officer is just about yes. Where is ignorance? Because the country resistance was on that.
With all the security gadgets and with all the satellite monitoring.
One time America is that they will search and see and still challenge you.
Yeah.
But do you understand why on him? An eye opener.
And the phone lines I'm on phone for my drink. So,
but what I'm so not to who stand for who other stand for.
Other countries, but not offense America.
So I say blame American authorities for that because in any I see other stamps. So America wasn't the first place. Any when you had to check it, travel experience.
I'm so moved with that. The phone lines now on phone for my drink.
03022165545 03022165546 and at 0548955947 0548955947. Hello, Dini Sanaka Sefri Infa.
Oh, indeed, Mr. Murphy, Mr. Sefri West Hills, Container White House.
Okay, Yanko.
Oh, this is what you kangaroo. Me, last meeting was say kangaroo me Austria focus and just say I don't know.
Yeah.
It made me the letter and say what you kangaroo. What you kangaroo? What I kangaroo? Yes. In fact, yes, the Morocco at this post Ghana yet had the old achievements in the kasa tintin. Instead say be modify niema na yet me improve new system in operations no yet one and some that Ghana yet one Cameroon abeje AFCON dey 5 abra ye omo je ba kokra na ye je 4 kra na bi omo ba yes say niema hwesika Morocco atumi anya e wo football mu yet ya any it me ball the crab sponsor cry ye bi there be in fact Mr. Wallace some one pay bi pa ba I was saying Bobby the mount when you sports crew na mo nyire mo ho na because education wo di mind eso she sports e kwan amotimi modify sports na mo ye na di eniema e bi ye ni eni ya dwene na be me tro book bi fa ho because your work kan nyina me sumi sua me tro bi to na me sua ya me nka mo na mo nyire mo e damasi.
Okay, and so yeah, that was a pa. Hello, Dini Sanaka Sefri Infa. Okay, went to me and you now so 0548955947. Hello, Dini Sanaka Sefri.
Everything
hello. Mpacho jinai Debbie ne line no munya kura we free so kura po. Hello, Dini Sanaka Sefri Infa. Debbie 0302216545 and at 0302216546. Hello, Dini saying. Debbie. Hello. Pacho betru ho e de free wa fidie no ho. Hello, Dini Sanaka Sefri Infa.
We did
Solo one, yanko.
Nikasesi Asempa Katamanto.
Hey, Solo.
Pato wala tunyanko boss on asase no oma wo kwatinche why. Ombo se ko me influence wa brabo nya no nchirawo. Ayman adba ko ene ya anba nika wala ta Asempa pepe ka si no man kama Asempa ndi. Wala sinema ina ya mu sports mu dia obi bia wo de abra enya sports ko abra bomu na ta wo de agene kan na ntia ya obi bia de ko yi.
Correct.
Wala ta ye Asempa sports ni ti say school complex na wo ko mo ko sia de obi abisia de wo no de ko bon de bla. Ne ko po wa ta so chira wala. O man ni kwatinti no only the issue of politics now or politics or she fa mi na nyanko po ma ni nyanko asem e o yesu to ni na o I man to be house mother ba ya onye day mama ya onye day
yo
onye day
yes sir and you be here hello did is an aka free fan you are the way 054895 5947 solo one michi alpa ye bruta hello this is an akasa free fan Debbie aha Okoha no international Asiamah congratulations to world champion Chelsea Football Club say omunya sweet victory here endra eno hello this is an akasa free fan good morning sir
if I'm coming from petitioning
oh okay
I agree, and I was listening to Prof, and I agree with him 100%.
Okay.
About investment, I say I'm buying into sports, not car. They will get formation on that. This is what the football people should be doing. About investing, serious research. At me about with findings. I'm looking for to buying. It's my convincing a buying so putting this into our footballer. This is what we'll be getting. This is the amount of money we can generate. This is the amount of jobs we can give to the youth. This is the size of we can add to our GDP. This is the amount of taxes the government can get from it and all that. It would convince the government because I'm buying. Let me tell you something and get it clear. I'm buying. They have scarce resources, right? Because health, education, that infrastructure, in this way, the government, why it is reasonable. They wouldn't do it. In today's this is what the football people should be doing, and putting the football in the right position to attract the corporate institution to invest in it. When I say football people, I give him thumbs up. It's a sport in the right direction. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. Hello, Udini Sana Kasa Free Farm.
Hi, man.
Yes, sir.
Morning.
Good morning.
Well, a major name can say others who
a major. Wow.
Yanko. Ma professor, we have a chapeau on na nyame money amodeng business can send wala si believe you can we be anke miedo me bo bido na mi share papa pa na de bi am yete Asempa if I call ta de still ka boli na o Asempa dem sa and also mema as of folk one say na nada nkofo na rusu ya no mo rusu nti ene phobia you ni akoda second buni na mi eduma.
Hey, phobia. Asemu phobia ni mno lusu ara de be si wa hanu no. Hello, this is an akasa free fan. Hello. Prof, o message ni bi ababa na mi hu se bebre.
O message ni bebre na na ba. Bebre na ba me so hu wi na fi.
Okay. Nti 0548955947 and 0302216546 0302216546 ubetimi afre na ode wadwo nkyere e de aba kama ensem no ya brobro so a bebre so no fra na ode wode enso e de aba. Hello, odi ni se na kasa free fan.
Yeah, hello, Guna. Pacho, the name is a nice guy. Talking with Guna.
Oh, okay, Yanko.
And I'm feeling good after would be mine, a BBM. Proper thing, I'm not sure if I would be my food in my Ghana. I had been saying, when you say you Ghana, to say, they are not any Asiamah on the Asiamah. So far, can be a far benefit to economic and dinner. It should be a bad argument to say. The guy said 2008, you could see African Cup one. Not before you do Ghana and bit really against so that time like I said you suffer. You who can the first one make the company for you. Okay, you will be storytelling and a system by the fireside. You could have taken advantage of it. Now how the usual cheap games, and you may then also a living confirm on what you are now to send them by the fireside. The possibility, I mean, also a discovery storytelling idea. Kuma your storytelling, and answer stories in that. And the way feeling and to be a powerful can and look at your name the blue Kuma. As to say, the funny idea is one every people. And the council they have done it, Juma Ben Mebuama, it's me and they ask them, the Matipi, or one them kind.
Okay, and so that was papa. Or say, are you no more on Facebook? And you need Facebook, but
Facebook
said they can you to trap BBR the two come and now Paco.
Unyane life. It's man. Once I even say go so train my wrap up. So I say we just for the youth, no.
Okay.
Come on, airborne. What I say, I think say you need excuse be
okay.
On Kruma, Okolibia. Say desert and say oil pay and no more. You cook your bauxite, your diamond, your manganese. What I say, discover lithium, your room, your share butter, your just any one.
So I say spark plugs no.
Very good.
Any phone parts no. Or voltage in Bebre.
Bon, but if I say Libya for no, it's the hospital. You understand? With 18 theaters.
Wow.
What I say, and Okokrumwa. Healthcare is free to be and the highest. And I say, oh, yari. Na say say the bridge so aban say tua yari no so ka bia besabo hu bia. What I say, how do you want to card? But me first so Libya, no you kita card, we Libya ni nko ade was our facilities ni free. Education is free. From Kankan to Kankan.
What I say, enjoy medical care when you travel.
Very good. And son, I ask you. Crowd by essay, tasks near some why the amount. Into there a lot of interventions a bit here, bit here, Buama, a Kuma for 1 hour. The name which I crabia is not sending money buha. Oh, be a yes, I saw cow full of free near that will say to use it cannot go out and says cannot turn. So I patch and I could decide to cast on Cobank, suppose so many swan. Okay. Only patch and but Sanima woman, and Yama, any boo Kruma. So, but all the resources are one. Maybe I'm comfortable being misunderstood because understanding is a gift, and it is not for the weak. So I say, I'm comfortable being misunderstood. What I say, because understanding is a gift, and it is not for the weak. What I say, I'm responsible for what I say, but I'm not responsible for how you understand it.
Yeah.
We are not in the political, you know, but I say, understanding is not for the weak. Okay. Go for we were or disrupted class in on Tiasia. But I say, on Tiasia now, on Tiasia. One of my patcher, into your friend him say, can be some painful bit and she bit your boy. I mean, I assume Etienne Sadrin. Where a few a be a medema a fencing. I'm a youth, no. Say, Yankee Abrabosi. Okay. So I say, those who contribute most to your life, no. They will give you, those who contribute most to your life, no. They will give you less stress. Okay. Based on my experience, if you out there, if you are a mom contribute to no. Oh, contribute to your life, they will give you less stress. Or bash or near that they won't. But those who do not contribute, not do a so phone album. Can you give me 50 Ghana cedis? But I say, no, madam, be so of reggae be a check up on your check, get so or class. When I say, but the next instant again, I say, I'm buying food. Can you pay for it? Please, can you pay for it?
From the class,
no, I can't. Hey. But I say, so those who contribute most to your life, they give you less stress. Those who contribute less to your success, they give you the greatest degree of stress.
Okay.
Those who place the greatest demand on you, give you the least encouragement. Trouble, trouble. But I say, those who place the greatest demand on you, give you the least encouragement to do well. And those who make you do well, place the least demand on you. My person would what I have learned in life is that those who do not contribute to my life and who create stress for me,
okay,
I do away with them. To hear now will be the share now so no phone be team to abra boso abusia. Omodi afa ho adwene na boa. Na wa yi hu firi menye sa dia obekoso ama na metua san yeten dia ma. Movement starts when you stop defending what hasn't worked. Ade a hwe anye yi no. What I say, ja say ukoso ade e krokra de no. Progress requires you to kill things you like. Nyama openo. So be so tumpu a yisani ama ne fi wa kwam. When I say, "Uzo, ubu hawa down ubu okra, we team catch us down for your account one say, but ubu down for na same team person ojitum." Na e man show no, e na man ko akoma ho no. Me catch us say progress requires you to kill things you like. Nyama ope. So I say, ubu hawa hwese no Mexico so, no me any dead domedo. Oh. When I say akwa bi e de etoka ma papa bi. So car no kon fanya adwuma no fan didi. Akwa no from time car no taxi no be yesesa. Na niti me je ne ho saa. Nti de bia be hu no kita graphic a bi mu suya wajijwa ona ni bi wajiwo graphic mu sa da ka no ese no na engine abona eso mu fiska ho no mu niska da but ni na they are sure na twinam what I say odina. So progress requires you to kill things that you like. Yes, I party because na timisa wa so betua san hye. I was na hye ne esi ekoso na where's na mesi kwa but the momentum no na respect consistency na enye not motivation. Respect consistency not motivation. Yes, be obi pursue answer. When ba chere mo be intransin pursue. What I say where's na mesi ko 35 years. So that go so obi fie. What I say dan kan ko be so a. What I say waso timi hye answer no waye. Mesaka ejina wezu aka say omo hie sika na ni abre na oska wa hapo di peska no obetimi a WhatsApp me. Okay. Wa wo hie sika na fence we live upright life. I say mobile boni. Na otimi kan wa no tum na afi nso kra no woska wa oba beji sika no obetimi afrem 0244483290 0244483290 sikenya enye adwumadere ana mas ne penye sika.
Okay, Professor UK Wallace and ote nenkano hey sika you know benya bi pa yeti professor ne de den empare da yebenya bi apiligu chakapama professor
apiligu send message ibri but
sabon zongo
me ne ko hakrent na asema ya yina send message ibri me say wow opesika wow WhatsApp me obotimi WhatsApp me ne ade che on WhatsApp me serious obizo ya ne din koma minister bi ada ho udi sika na ba be fisika say na abo ma ne ma tia ko edi ama o sika nya sunsun nya yi say sika sunsun ni wachi a ube so mota bibia but enkuye farmer osena nema esi ekoso won shisha wodo nti message here bibi na aba wa ha what I say obi say point of correction on current inflation in Ghana it's rather 5.4%. Thank you bro yeah mine as the time me research no figure e buy no nti enya ibia but still go for no money say so I say I watch it where's the message here she vanished and then come bin so edi about so as wa hwe King Kanija and so tie den dey appreciate say good morning Prof EK Wallace. I'm listening to you live at Zabuzungu. Happy birthday in advance and then come on so edi aba e was na hye ne esi ekoso e odwumedia yeguso nti lot of messages Richard Beckon and so e kuma so no so tie sena dwumedi ne esi ekonti Justice Kwabena J Dibala night motivational message Prof, thank you very much. That is ono so de nko aba Joel why you twa ne mana ban 10 Joel on pen one say by the time if you are na me say can be
Nkacha police national we police ni pa nkacha obo adwuma papa ne baba omo nyina ye police fo a chese omo ho no mo bo adwuma pa na adwoa nso kan omo ho a chese ni omo say akos ya na was on fa die imla ya wan fa mai akos why so perfume yi
akos is serious no
na professor se obekwa sori ana
me kwa sori so for penny Gideon danso
okay
so I say so for penny Gideon danso na sori na meko so I say I twa me what so for penny Gideon yes you support us na pa ana asna so
ani afi ekoyie o
za
o mo no madwira mu ba ko pe
za
afi ekoyie o mo lead league no
we are sure
Arsenal
ekoyie pa
Champions League o mo lose game ba ko o mo draw kro o mo win 8 matches ni nyina e wo mo group stage
any so for be yobo any so for be yobo so for you don't fe so for penny Gideon down so way too much o Arsenal dey our fast na say ni gwanko bia
okay entina Arsenal ekoyie ma wo mo pai bono
en pai bono e ma Arsenal ni ma ekoyie de mo ntino me chia na no pay
na New Town Zongo Rice. New Town Zongo Rice. Angola. On the CEO of New Town Zongo Rice. In fact, Suja fu nada egwan kwabia ne ho. What I say, do eye anajo na pe mo papa zongo mu ene na bo mu adia wagashi ne che say the salad je na pa New Town Zongo Rice Angola. Me oya de pa me so ambassador. Okay. Edema New Town Zongo Rice. So be Angola will be a fantastic morning enkoma no. Afi Alhaji Nuru Bremen Kenneth Kwame Asare can step microfinance companies ne do so no na da pages ka twitwidi edema kotoko so manyin kodi o manum sa akwa wada say na yeso ye wa ha go so bon pie man say ne obetia ko so ye man na da achi bia wa friend so say as a passport mo maji na mo so mfa ko twa manum anti we dey can step fantastic morning and come from so Mirabel na dede ato fine edge frames and more or you see you you know ka say o say yen Professor Image na Professor Ebedini birthday them say abantam do the them say after birthday na say Monday okay Mirabel na the obo adwuma papa frames ni ade de o ya ne come up to ye we ba no be presentation na ne atiefo ne ahwefo o ma cheje
it's
Mirabel na the day at
so be mu fi na
on the best studio we are na chira sem na ya hwe ne aka
okay it's no obi ya so a me hu say no pay am for wish me happy birthday in advance me do mu na say e wo odo a o mo de a kire me so I say yeso enye odo a what say yeah sometimes we feel tired sometimes we so exhausted sometimes we also excuse me for too now so that when you patch and say be you any think what think about me you tweet phone say and then people are expectant omo train say what the message be ba so ne patch the whole night me night what say more plethora of research what say niam akra ma dia ma ne back no kra me nka mu ba kra
around 2 o'clock me say professor chat me
stories me pia stories what say all because of almost nti e do ma say ye ba mu tie say no ya kwa ne say ya kwhye box no mu YouTube so I say nti Estroma Asempa 94.7 FM from my Jordan Kopem Thursday no ne ya ye ne say sports night ebe start 7 near 8:30 say be betia kodantem when I say nti one man tema sports night start 7 na 8:30 you may dia wodo honoma management e dia sa beto so e wa chiri nti no wo sports night from 7 to 8:30 they see ti e ba papa ye coffee so I say nti ni na no box no so nti join here sports night so ya Asempa 94.7 FM from 7 to 8:30 from 7 to 8:30 Monday to Thursday be a sports night. Now sports night no what I say not all night but I say watch night. Okay. So I say it will be a
watch night.
And see me Professor Iki wala sagudi catch back up. Me ne e ya bibia 4 and you be seen Punya near Jumedinaba. Was sports night soon, you will uncommode be hold my deba, Yade, Amanone, Tokruno, Ebro, Nafi, we are. Mesomede nkoma akra for the begin we are interviews every 1 minute be an interviews emu after that no na afi the discussions na tians happen so na kumwa German this year sedazi ono so any abudwafo no esinkunya e tians abrel kama na yewie ne saa so I say na afi interviews no egu so emu na afi so we are e be pon de amawo a wotie no so de wadwenkyere kakra etians aba na nkoma emu edene amanfo ntimi no masu konkwa akiri no ana sports night no yede bro sports night they say I watch night into bomodin ada so do ni be kire YouTube no so e wa Asempa 94.7 FM so
Professor Ike Wallace now turning kind of sports night because the dem there Asante Mantem nsem keka
Asante Mantem agudie mu nsem keka
me de papa senior Misty yakọ hey eguso akọso won
sure this is Akaras LED you cover 2-1
wow from 8:30 and ye is it mega say about 11:29
it's almost fifth set
wow that's fine
and Mr. Bilka endurance and tennis only endurance achumbo
Eddie sports are about the Eddie tennis we share strong opponent our speed our stamina our power we will conquer.
Wow.
Obe drill obe punish you or there two net nechi ube fano about to echi a game and I game I want me you in 1 second.
Okay.
Other sports ube to me a brief boxing ube clinch soccer ball ube call through we my game needs stay or park in this one very difficult. Also sure be any service good also power also speed. Eddie, one of these days we need floor of the ball.
Coach, Bibi the chatwa.
Oh, I think so. Ghana Premier League. They are economy year. So we wish everybody the best of luck. Okay. And I like presentation everybody know. We should understand things from far.
Okay.
Yet we use the same old formula to get a new resource. There might be budget allocations, but we want to go beyond our boundaries. That is why we have different ministry at different sectors. If everybody pushes, in 4 years, like Prof said, we shouldn't be where we are. And say, yes, still requiring. I did Juma. We'll be back on night. We'll be back on day. So any work that constructs in 6 months will be done in less than 2 months.
Okay.
Wow. But once we slow, we cannot catch up with where we want to catch up to. That's why it's me called deep power Morocco ni Asiamah no. Now the queens be about fee because we be a day, omo here be all night, so be all night. So let's change the mindset and look at the thing on the bigger perspective.
Okay. Intine Coach Vicente Abiu now turning Kano. Hey, Afrane, I say happy birthday in advance.
Okay.
And farmer Afrane. Intino.
Okay. Say I used to Ghana there. We had no be found say so.
Now say bibi ba.
I used to. I mean, I say when I was secondary school, no. Yeah, one day I called my friends, very close friends. I told them that sir, I even saying, "Today be your birthday, bro." No, yeah, when handkerchief cry no atona dia command panel. And it changed our life. What I say, yeah, it changed our perspective. Oh, so now I appreciate your home. And today, those my good friends. Well, hey, people so my friends say, "Charlie, we never know I'm quite so bold. Time in our office."
Okay.
And they are very culture. I'm sure. I hope they were can't but Nere, I repeat guest channel. And they do so. I can say, when me corona phobia. This time say,
the proper mindset.
White handkerchief cry. Now they are here. And the man of family near that didn't have a family. And say, it's just unfortunate. Say, fencing music assembly co I've been nation kakama. No matter how so these are some of the things I think I see you see. Ghana should have party check. So yeah, we always careful with your party check. And difficult say we appreciate it through fencing legends. Yeah, appreciate you. Yesterday night when I was still doing my research, said there was a bodyguard, a friend Backman. Kwame Komakai, you understand? Kwame 5 Burkina Faso Ghana. TM so Kushan Kolabi near that Omoya in Obitu, a friend saying bomb. But I say bodyguard and the body edge bomb. What I say, but you and then name Kofodi, Etia to see cashing that they are
Asempa FM.
I'm on for a deeper offense and sacrifice and Ghana than some of the people we are. Oh, but they be not the bush and be on now. But Sakwan back my ministry say be the bush and be to also be this soldier. Oh, be a my own intense and one. So I say, Ina say a fence is who be a streamer. 123 what I say, and now we be so at your mouth.
Asempa FM.
I mean, far boy, boy, no boko to Conyono. Yes, a reality show me else was nice. I no boko to Conyono. But I say, I may tell no bongo food you. I say, I was here, no, no, fan so. No, boy, what is me? I mean, the buy now. And you know, only by Janko be one young 2 months, Codin Promuda. Give you a Professor E.K. One, I say, I can do one cry. So, never chanty, I can't let's learn to appreciate each other. In auntie, media audience, I mutier. Oh, now, Omunia time, cross sending messages. Oh, Ibu Crampoa, you come guys, Ibu Cram, they check up on me consistently. I don't even know them. Till one of them says, what's your name? Then I save the number. So never chan I say why religiously attach you to know. Oh, ultimately say we need cardia but na. Niamano then Ubuzo about new platform so introduce no. That's why you are not say we respond to oh any day. Let us be polite. Ubu send no message because please read or say read my message. Charlie, nipa bro 45 years you know. And young kalasa every day ni Susan what they say Yakupon so ache adoma ache de and yes you dey so mutia na ya appreciate you na boa emani amati akoye dia man FNC why
okay ntina ha ana brebe ma ya kwan na ya the scoreboard ADC way eye de edikan e wo February emu entini egusu a ye kọ yanimu a Anesta Amisti Noble wotenenka coach Vicente Abiu so no wotenenka Nana Kwame Bensford ono so no de be wura mu a ne sa na chese na nya asam keto akra enso e wo fie ha no Abednego the Dortmund ebo ya chidom kama sanso na oko live YouTube ho no mo a ade ne se Joel enso no ejina mu kama ede emame mia me boss immortal ono so no ebebo ya chidom e wa ha no mo a chese obo ya chi abamba ba ene ade a ebre na so ye ko edino James Asiamah ubetimi Afram International Aima Congress Chapel International panikasi pa ode ba ya Prophet Isaac Anto Papa Onyankopon enhyira wo pa ena Prophet Emmanuel Wolasi no ena hwe Kumase branch no eso Prophet oye bruta udamufua ena the Paramount House Chapel International Prophet Albert Esihini ejakwa Koforidua boa youth no ama ne kurampo no catfish youth no ne no yana kama Koforidua ho no ma yese aso kama nkrofo tototo ne ade and kura betimi akwa koto wo de Pastor Atike ena